To match the stars, Jack Carter, Brett Summers, Orson Bean, Louisa Moritz, Richard Dawson, and Betty White as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 74. And now here's the star of Match Game 74, Gene Rayburn.
Thank you, Johnny Olson, and dear friends and gentle hearts. You know what that's from? That thank you. Huzzah!
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 That's a high-class hooray for a person like yourself.
Thank you very much. You're a very high-class person. All right, does anyone have anything to say?
Belly button.
Before we
okay.
Now, our opening cards, we wish Charlie good luck, because tonight he opens on Broadway.
Charles Nelson Riley opens tonight on Broadway. That's right, it's called God's Favorite.
And we love him, don't we? And
we do love him.
We wish him a lot of luck.
And Helen and I are going to be there. We're going to his opening.
That'll be
going to see the
and
play
Mark Goodson's going to be there, too. We're all going. Listen, why don't we all... Why don't you come on?
Get on with the show.
A group?
No, let's talk about... No, let's get on with the show.
He's not talking
two players here, Bob Marklin and Julie Harris. Hello, Bob and Julie. How are you?
Hey, doing just fine.
Okay. How much money you won?
$350.
Bob has won $350. Okay. And where are you from again?
Sun Valley, Idaho.
Sun Valley. Oh, that's right. You're the guitar player.
Yes.
Who goes down the slope strumming away there. All right. And Julie Harris. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
How did you do?
Not too well the first
You
round.
did, oh, you didn't get any at all, did you?
No.
All right. Your first round question is coming up in a moment or so. We'll see how you do in your first round. But right now, we're going to see how you do with this. All right, we're ready now to finish round one. Bob, here it is for you. The coach said to the basketball player, son, you need glasses. That's not a basketball you're dribbling, it's a blank.
What?
The coach said to the basketball player, son, you need glasses. That's not a basketball you're dribbling, it's a blank. Just put it right in the slot there, and away we go.
That's not a basketball you're dribbling. That's a...
It's a mother-in-law.
Yes. Okay.
That's not a basketball.
I don't believe I'm as well as I used to be at one time in my life.
Really?
No,
Is there
I don't
something
think
we
so.
can do for
Yes,
you?
there is, as a matter of fact. Thank you, your wife is here.
Oh, yes. Why do the same for her?
Oh.
She'd rather you didn't.
Brett, Betty and I are killing time here. Try waiting for you because you're such a dummy.
No, darling. I'm a very heavy thinker.
Oh, I see. No, you're not a dummy. All
You
right.
can speak plainer than that.
Now we go to Bob Marklin. Coach said to the basketball player, son, you need glasses. That's not a basketball you're dribbling. It's a...
Football?
A football. I guess it would be hard to dribble a football, wouldn't
Yeah, it would go end over end. It would punt a lot.
Yes. What did you say?
Well, I happen to know he plays with a strange team, not the Lakers, the Fruiters. He was dribbling a cantaloupe.
A cantaloupe. Okay.
And you cantaloupe with that.
Right. Brett?
How blind was he? He was so blind, he was playing with one of our players.
One of our players. Dribbling one of our players right down the court there. Okay, Horace, it's up to you.
Listen, you kids will like it better once you get home.
Naturally. Go, Horace.
I was going to say a 16th century porcelain vase. However, I said a football.
A football. Okay, Bob, you got one.
If he wins, I want to kiss his wife, not him.
What do you say, Louisa?
Well, I said he was dribbling a seal.
A seal?
Seal, good choice, Lisa.
Now listen. I've put up with this all week, and I've never asked you to explain any one of your answers, but I think we ought to have an explanation for that.
She meant a Christmas seal. She's such a good kid.
No, what is it?
Santa's going to come and take her away.
Leave her alone and let her explain it.
No, you know when seals play around, so I figured maybe he found one on the team, and maybe...
Don't explain it. Don't explain it.
That is true.
All right. Now,
Well, they probably couldn't find a walrus.
I didn't know seals played around, did you?
Well, I certainly didn't.
Well, that's what she said.
I've wasted a lot of time throwing fish to the little devil. I've been taking him away for the weekend.
What did you say?
I said watermelon.
A watermelon.
Yeah.
That's good. Okay.
Look, two
Football.
people thought that was a good answer.
Now, wait a minute.
That's two more than they
Football
thought of
is
yours.
the answer Bob Marklin is looking for. He's gotten it once. What do you say?
I said a head.
Oh. Really?
Put it over with seal.
That's a woman who says she loves animals.
Yeah, that's right. Would the seals and the heads go to the same section?
Let's play basket head.
All right. Now, here we go with round 2. Julie.
I'll take A again.
A. Last time you did not match anyone, so
She's
that
an
means
ex-winner.
everyone plays. The Tin Man
Yes.
walked up to the mechanic and said, "You got any oil? My blank squeaks." The Tin Man walked up to the mechanic and said, "Have you got any oil? My blank squeaks."
You see that look on my face?
Yes.
You know why it's there?
Why?
Try and guess.
Oil can, oil can.
Oil can, tin man.
Oil can, Tin Man.
Oy vey.
His blank squeaks.
My blank
All right.
squeaks. Okay, now
Everybody ready? Just about, I guess. Okay. Don't touch. Okay.
Don't touch what?
Now, we're over here with Julie Harris. The Tin Man walked up to the mechanic and said, "You got any oil? My blank squeaks."
My bottom?
What was that?
My bottom.
My bottom? Is that what you're saying? Oh, my bottom squeaks, she says.
The
don't
lunatics have
understand
taken
that.
over the asylum.
I don't understand that answer. I may not understand yours.
I think she went to the Louisa Moritz School of Answering Questions. Whoever heard of a tin bottom squeaking? It kind of crumples and critches.
Yeah. What did you say?
I figured I wouldn't say it, but 'cause there's a lot of joints to a body, but the whole body was squeaking.
The whole body.
The body,
Okay.
the Jack Haley squeaker.
All right. Brett, what did you say?
I say I'm ashamed. And do you know why?
Why?
Because I matched Jack Carter.
Oh, buddy. At last, brilliance showed through.
All right, Orr, she's looking for the answer bottom.
One of the saddest things in the world is a squeaky bottom.
It really surprises me. I thought people were going to say elbow, my joints, and, things, and my neck squeaks. And what?
I got it.
I'm afraid to ask. What have you got?
Seal.
You know when you move things,
Yeah, yeah.
right? So he said, my joint squeaks.
Oh, I see.
That's what I said. I didn't know how to write it.
Okay. All right, so there's 1-1, and now what are we got from you, Richard?
I'm sorry to say, his limbs.
His limbs squeak. His extremities.
I'm trying to cover all areas
Yes.
for you, darling.
How about you?
Your full mention.
Well, I was going to say head again, but I thought you'd be rude again.
Yes,
with me.
naturally.
But if you've ever read the Oz books, it was his jaw that squeaked.
That's right.
It was.
You're
really.
absolutely right. That's what he needed the oil for.
Out the yellow brick road.
Okay, now,
Look at
Bob.
the dog, too.
1-1.
Very good. Very good. 1-1. 1 is all you need to win the game, Bob. Here we go. Stanley.
Stanley.
Could I have this dance?
No. Sorry, my card is full.
Did you check my oil?
Stanley the accountant has a part-time job at the burlesque show. He's in charge of counting the blanks.
Oh, I got it!
Stanley the accountant has a part-time job at the burlesque show. He's in charge of counting the blanks.
I love my answer. I'll bet you do.
All right. 2 are finished up there. Well, let's see. Now, Orson, you don't write with this because you match in the 1st round.
I'm writing to my mother. It's a letter.
Okay.
Leave me alone.
All right. Now, Bob Marklin. Ready over there. Ready over here. Stanley the accountant has a part-time job at the burlesque show. He's in charge of counting the...
G-strings.
G-string. I was thinking of something else. What do you think out there?
Well, I tell you, I like Bob because my son was conceived up where he works, and my wife's always singing "It Happened in Sun Valley."
Oh.
And I drew a nice picture of him.
Oh, it's very
And
good.
you can
It looks
have that.
like
I
it.
also thought it was G-string.
And that wins the game. All right. Put your name on that. What do you have, figures? Yeah, what is your answer?
Counting the boob.
Counting the boob. Counting the pasties. Pasties.
And divided by 2.
Yes, I thought everybody'd say pasties. All right, come on down, Bob Marklin, and we got to say goodbye to Julie Harris. We've enjoyed meeting you, Julie.
I've had a good time.
Good. We wish you the very best of luck. We've got a gift for you. Julie Harris, ladies and gentlemen. Goodbye. All right. Now, if you'll stand by here for a moment or so, we're going to do a little business, and we've got this message for you. Here's old Bob Marklin. You've been here before. Right, once. You got 450. Now you're going to try for a lot of money, aren't you? Ready?
I am ready.
Okay, we polled a recent studio audience, Bob. We got their best response to this. Smith blank. Now, the answer they gave most often is worth $500 if you match it. Next, $250. Third, $100. Whom do you wish an assist from?
I'll go with Betty again.
Betty?
Smith Brothers.
Smith Brothers is one.
Richard?
Richard?
Smith & Wesson.
Smith & Wesson.
Yeah.
Firearms makers.
Brett?
And
How
Brett.
about Smith College?
Smith College.
Yeah.
Don't be
well,
shy.
don't boo me for heaven's sake. It was number 3.
Smith College is a very good answer. Okay, now
That
you
was
got
a
Smith
Dartmouth
College,
man
Smith &
booming.
Wesson, and Smith Brothers. You can choose one of those or give us one of your own. Bob, what do you want to do?
I'll try Smith Brothers.
Smith Brothers.
Good lad, good lad.
All right, he says that's the one under the big money there, but we got to start down at the bottom and find out first what's under the $100 response. Smith & Wesson is up there. That's a good omen, I suppose. All right, let's see if $250 reveals a Smith Brothers. Here it is. Smith & Jones.
What was that?
I think
old
that was
TV
a
show.
Western TV show, yeah.
Old television show.
Is that an old television show?
Yeah.
Well, I'll be darned. Okay, last chance for Smith Brothers. Here's the $500 response. Smith Brothers. Congratulations. Attaboy. All right. So that's a great team. The Bob and Betty team there. Now you got the $500. You're up to $950. You're going to play for $5,000 now to collect. Remember, you got to match one head-to-head exactly. Choose one, please.
I'll try Betty.
You try Betty.
Everybody says that.
All right, please face me if you would, Bob. Now here is the $5,000 question. Blank Annie. Blank Annie, A-N-N-I-E. Now, Betty's finished, Bob, and we ask you to give us an answer which you think will match hers. Blank Annie.
Little Orphan.
Little Orphan Annie. All right. Now, I guess I'm going to have to restate the rules here. Little Orphan Annie is what he says, and we call on Betty right now. Remember, this has to be an exact match. May we see your response, please? What's that? Oh, if Orphan Annie comes up, it's all right? All right.
How about Little Annie?
How about Big Annie?
Oh, how about Orphan Annie?
spent the money already.
I'll say get the wife up.
Terrific, Bob. Wonderful.
Well, Bob Marklin is very happy. His friends down there in the first row are very happy. And
His
we're
wife,
very
his
happy for
wife.
you. He's got $5,950. And you ready to take on another contender? All right, let's meet Linda Kaplan. Here she comes. Hello, Linda.
Hello.
Okay, get back up there, Bob. You know Bob Marklin?
Yes, I do.
And he's very happy and excited. And while he's cooling down a little bit now, Linda, we'll ask you to tell us about yourself.
Well, I was born and raised in Las Vegas, and I
Yes.
live there now, and I go to the University of Nevada there, and I have a little boy, 3 years old.
Okay, Linda, it's nice to have you with us. We've got to stop right now and do a little business, then we'll come back and talk to you. Here we go. No, here we go. Let's see. We all set? All right. Linda Kaplan, please make a selection.
B, please.
B. The challenger says she wants B, and here we go. The psychiatrist said, I have to treat my next patient inside a refrigerator because he thinks he's a blank.
Honey, you're home free.
That's She's had a little couch time, so these questions are very easy for her. As they are for all of us
Yes, but
who've had.
with whom?
The psychiatrist said I have to treat my next patient inside a refrigerator because he thinks he's a blank.
Somebody wake up Orson. I thought it was Charles Nelson Riley for a minute.
Okay. Ready? Ready? Ready. Okay. Now, we're all set. We'll call on Linda Kaplan. The psychiatrist said, I have to treat my next patient inside a refrigerator because he thinks he's a blank.
Turkey.
Linda, you say you go to college? Okay, well, she can do her sophomore year over again. What the heck?
Sure,
Jack?
then she'd be classmates with Louisa.
A turkey.
She said a turkey.
Gobble, gobble.
Yes.
Psychiatrist said to his patient, what do you do for a living? He said, I'm a garage mechanic. He said, good, get under the couch. Get under the couch.
Under the couch.
Get out of town.
All right, show the answer.
I said he was an ice cube. He thought he was an ice cube.
Ice cube. Okay, Brett.
I love it when Betty White turns into a female dog, if you get what I mean. I said, thought he was an Eskimo.
An Eskimo in the refrigerator, huh?
Don't fool me. That's a terrific answer.
You want to go with the girls.
She'll get you in the parking lot later. What do you say?
I'll tell you the truth. I'm not crazy about my own answer. A bottle of milk.
A bottle of milk. All right. Have to treat the next patient inside a refrigerator because he thinks he's a... Excuse me, turkey is what she said.
Something
Would you mind finishing your dinner before you come on the show?
Well, usually I put in the refrigerator ice cream cones.
Oh, is that adorable?
Ice cream cones.
Ice cream cones.
Okay. I don't care. Anything you say, dear. That's not
Compared
bad.
to seal, it's a brilliant.
Yeah, right. Have you got a winner there?
Oh, that I had turkey. Ice cube.
Ice cube. Turkey is what Linda's looking for. What do you offer?
I thought Orson's answer was brilliant. Bottle of milk.
Bottle of milk.
Two milk, two ice cubes to go. No
Let's see if we got time for this one. Here we go, Bob. This is your first round question. Thelma said to Jake, I don't think Fido wants you to go on that business trip. He's blanking your suitcase. Thelma said, I don't think our dog, Fido, wants you to go on that business trip. He's blanking your suitcase. That's an easy one. The dog doesn't want the bastard to go on, so he's blanking the suitcase.
I
Right. All ready? Come on, Brett. Come on, Brett. Time's up.
I'm right here. Look
Okay,
at me.
here we go. Bob. Thelma said to Jake, I don't think Fido
Fido
wants you to go on that business trip. He's blanking your suitcase.
Eating.
Eating your suitcase. All right, he says eating. Jack, what do you say?
Well, I had eating, but I thought wedding would be funnier for a dog.
All right. Wetting the suitcase. He says eating, Brett.
You're going to be so crazy about me, Bob, you're going to give up that ugly broad in the first round. Chewing.
Chewing and eating is a match. All right, Orson.
You dog.
The dog.
The dog took the suitcase in the backyard and buried it.
He's burying a suitcase. All right, Louisa, what'd you say?
Attacking the suitcase.
Attacking. No match there.
No, never mind. Burying the suitcase.
Burying the suitcase. Eating is the answer that we're looking for.
Unpacking the suitcase.
A dog is unpacking the suitcase. Okay, there is round one. 1-0 favor the current champ. Round 2 will occur next, but first, this for you. All right. What did you say? We got 10 seconds, to say goodbye. Oh, 30 seconds. Oh, heck, we can do that in an hour, can't we?
I could do a whole
Listen, we
bio
gotta
in
quit
30
here.
seconds.
We'll see you next time, all right?
Okay.
Splendid. Keep the thought now, 1-0. You were all just dandy.
Well, thank you.
Would you hand this note to Bob? It has my telephone number.
I'll do that.
Listen, don't forget
Use it at will
if
and
you can't
think of
see
me
Charles
as well.
Nelson Riley tonight, watch
Watch
Louisa
her show.
on Flip Wilson.
Okay, on
Flip
Flip
Wilson
Wilson.
special.
All right.
Tonight.
And
Watch
good
her
luck,
Flip
Charles Nelson Riley.
we will.
Holding a thought for you. Now,
Thinking about now.
what's that? Oh, yeah. Next time we get together, we're going to have these ding-a-lings with us.
Bobby Van, Brett Summers, Gary Bernhoff, Adrienne Barbeau, Richard Dawson, and Fanny Flagg.
Gene Rayburn, Match Game 74. Join us next time. Goodbye.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 74. A Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. Get ready to match the stars. Jimmy Walker, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Riley, Roz Kelly, Richard Dawson, and Betty White as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 76. And now here's the star of Match Game 76, Gene Rayburn.
Are you quite ready? All right, then we'll begin if you are ready. But you're not ready, are you? Am I strong?
Oh, you're
Am I powerful? Feel my muscle.
Oh.
That's enough. We don't have time. All right. Let's say hello to our two players here, Gordon Miller and Mary Watson. Hello, hello. Here's our current champ here. He's won a total of $3,800, and he's being challenged here by Mary Watson, and we've got two pretty good players here. We're going to start in the middle of the tiebreaker, except she didn't do too well with her question, did she? She ain't got nothing, so that means all you got to do is tie one ding-a-ling, and you have won your fourth game. See what happens right after this. Wasn't two when you said 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You said 2. It was 3. Yes. Okay. Ready? Okay, here we go. This is your tiebreaker, Gordon. Remember, 1 is all you need. Muggsy said.
Muggsy.
Muggsy.
Muggsy said. My neighborhood was so poor for funerals, instead of using a hearse, the deceased was rolled to the cemetery in a blank.
Oh, honey, you're going to have to do that again. I'm sorry.
Muggsy's. He comes from this poor neighborhood. He said the
Yeah.
neighborhood was so poor, instead of using a hearse at funerals, the deceased was rolled to the cemetery in a blank.
Oh, sweetheart.
Got the idea?
I
The
got it
deceased
now, honey.
was rolled to the cemetery in a blank. Okay. Very good. That's what I would have said had I been playing. And now we're all set. Oh, Miss Betty White, your brain isn't working.
No!
Now your brain is working. And we
No.
come to Gordon Miller. Muggsy said, my neighborhood was so poor, for funerals, instead of using a hearse, the deceased was rolled to the cemetery in a...
Wagon.
Wagon? In a wagon? Well, now.
Mary, there's hope for you yet.
Yeah, Mary. I think you got a chance, Mary. Wagon?
I think Mary's a Catholic.
Yeah. He ain't going to help you, Mary. All right, Jimmy.
Gordon, knowing that he's a true champion and that that the game is tied, he doesn't have to play for the win. He can lay back till the next game. Doesn't need this as a victory. So he's laying back, making the game long and hanging
So
up.
are you.
Wheelbarrow.
Wheelbarrow is a good answer.
Yes, crowd, they know the answer. All right.
Okay.
Black power. Wheelbarrow.
Wheelbarrow. Good answer. He's looking for a wagon, Charles. What do you give him?
Wheelbarrow.
Wheelbarrow seems to be the answer. Gordon. Wheelbarrow. Okay. Roz. What do you say? Hey, hey, hey.
I have the answer.
You do? The definitive answer?
The answer is a shopping cart.
A shopping cart. That's a good one, too.
Thank you.
That is really a poor neighborhood. What do you say?
Really poor is a garbage can.
A garbage can. Put them in there, roll them right down there.
How come you showed me hope when my mind went blank? You were just trying to make me look stupid. I said garbage can.
You said garbage can. So there we go, ending up in a tie. You had it locked up. And now we go to a... Hello? Hello? Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Shall we do this again? We're going to stay here and keep doing it until you get it right. Go, Mary.
Yeah. B.
All right. Here we go. Big Bertha. The striptease artist is so ugly. The men in the audience all yell, blank. What is going on out there?
They've all gone bonkers out
Right,
there.
everybody's gone bonkers. Everybody ready down here, ready up there, and here we go. Mary Watson. Now think about this carefully. I know you're young and all that. Big Bertha, the striptease artist. You know what a striptease artist is?
Yeah, you take your clothes off.
All right.
That's
She's
blank.
so ugly, the men in the audience all yell, blank.
Put your clothes on.
You don't have to kiss my ring when you get the right answer. That's enough. She says, put your clothes on or put it on or whatever that is there. Now, what do you say, Jim?
Prince, keeping with the tradition of madness and ghettoology and et cetera, et cetera. Put it on.
Put it on. Okay, one for her.
What did I say? Keep it on, cry the
Keep it
boys.
on. Okay. There's another one. Charles?
Keep it on.
Keep it on. 3 for Mary. She's rolling. Okay, Roz.
Put it on, honey.
Put it on. Big Bertha, striptease artist so ugly, the men in the audience all yell, put it on.
Well, that's where the saying came from. Are you putting me on?
Yeah.
That'll be $5.
What do you say to this, Betty?
Put back the mask, that's all that I ask you to do.
Put it on. Well, Gordon, you gotta really go to work when we get back from this commercial massage. Okay, here we go. Gordon, you ready?
I'm ready.
You're sweating already. You haven't even read the answer. All right, now, you got to match everybody to stay in the game, achieve another time.
Okay.
Dumb Donald, the chef, said, "At my restaurant, there are never flies in the soup because I put blank in every bowl. That's why there are no flies in my soup." Is easy for you?
Yes, everything's easy for me.
Is easy for you?
I am a natural.
You are a natural woman. Very good.
Thank you.
Very good. All right. Right. Now, we'll back up over here. Talk to Gordon Miller. Give us your best shot now. Come on, Brett.
Wait a minute, Uncle, you made me so nervous. Wait a minute, that's all wrong. Wait a minute.
Oh,
I can't think.
dear.
I got it. All right, I got it.
Got it.
Gee, whizzicus, criminy Dutch. Good gravy.
Gordon,
Great.
Dumb Donald, the chef, said, "At my restaurant, there are never flies in the soup because I put blank in every bowl."
Insect spray.
Insect spray. Okay, Gordon, you got to match everybody to stay in the game and achieve a tie. Looking for insect spray.
I said the exact same thing. Insect spray, fly repellent, and raid, same thing.
Okay, there's one for him. Brett.
I said raid.
All right, that's it. Charles.
I said raid.
Raid. Score at this moment, Gordon, is 6-3. You capture all these, you got another tie. Roz, what do you say?
Fly paper.
Fly paper, so that means Mary Watson wins the game. Hello, Mary. Okay, Mary. Now, Mary. Gordon, it's been a pleasure meeting you, old bean.
Thank you, everybody.
And you're going to be leaving here with $3,800 and a lot of gifts. And thanks a lot, Gordon. Well, there we go. All right. Now, are you ready for this?
What's on your mind?
I'm not.
Gene,
What?
do you remember hubby's the policeman?
Is he here? No. Oh. Well, really. Now, little decorum.
Remember, she's in the pits. Remember?
Yes, that's right.
It's
Now,
not
Mary
sacred.
Watson, you got $100, and you could win over $5,000 here if you do it right. Let's begin gently and slowly and reveal a poll we took of a studio audience quite recently, and we got their best response to this. Rub blank. Now, their most popular answer is worth $500 to you if you match it. $250 for the second most popular, and $100 for the third. And they can help you. See how easy it is?
Richard.
Rub-a-dub-dub.
Rub-a-dub-dub.
Betty.
Rub me the wrong way.
Rub me the wrong way?
I
just
know
this
I'm a
one.
kid.
Brett.
Hi there, Mary. What a nice girl she is. Hello, folks.
Hadn't got one, huh?
Wait a minute.
Just-
Rub them out.
Rub them out. Rub them out.
What do they do, die?
No, rub them out is all right. Paul Muni used to say that all the time. All right, you guys. Rub them out, rub-a-dub-dub, and rub me the wrong way. What do you want to do?
Well, because my kids always take a bath and we always rub-a-dub-dub. I'll go with Richard.
Rub-a-dub-dub. Okay, that's what we want. Richard's answer, rub-a-dub-dub. Let's look up there and find out if it's under the $100 response. Rub out.
Rub out.
Okay, ain't there. Rub-a-dub-dub is another $250 number. Rub down.
Don't do that to me.
I'm not doing anything to you. Okay? All right. Here we go.
Okay, go ahead. Hurry.
Oh, all right. Slide it, Earl. Stand on the tape. Okay. Now listen, you won the $500. You got a total of $600, and you're going to play for 10 times that amount now, or $5,000. And you got to match one to collect. Whom do you choose?
Richard.
Okay, Richard.
Only
she's
if you do the great Paul Muni impression again. It's uncanny. I went cold.
You did go cold.
You rub out. Sounded very similar to Jimmy Cagney.
No.
Please carry on.
You're ready now?
Yes.
You got your ESP going over here to this sweet little lady? You got your ESP going to him, Mary? Okay, here it is. $5,000 worth. Music blank. Music blank. Okay, Mary, it's up to you to give us an answer which will match Richard's. If you do that, you get $5,000 additional.
Instrument.
Music instrument. They don't like that too much. You like that one? No. All right, Richie says music instrument will match you for...
Music Man or Music Box. I said the Music Center.
Music Center is a famous place here in Los Angeles. Indeed it is. Okay. Oh, that's very nice of her. She's going to kiss him anyway. All right, that's enough.
Mary, this is daytime.
Yes, of course. All right. Now, listen, Mary Watson, you got your $600. You're going to have a chance to play another... What?
One thing to save us.
Yeah.
Make sure her husband doesn't see this show.
Okay. Let's welcome Tessie Dunn. Hello, Tessie. Get up there. You ladies know each other? Good. Now let's hear the Tessie Dunn story.
Oh, okay. My name is Tessie Reyes Dunn, originally from El Paso, Texas.
Right.
Good Texans. I have 3 gorgeous daughters. Terry is 16. My middle one, Linda, is 18, and Deanna is 20 in November. And I'm 24 and a half.
You are.
I just had a beautiful
A precocious child, if I've ever seen one. Okay, good luck to Tessie Dunn. Before we begin this game, we have to do a little business with America, and we'll then get right to the task at hand. Hurry back. Now we're ready to begin. Round 1 coming up. Tessie Dunn, it's up to you.
I'll try B.
B.
Please.
All right. Ready?
Oh, yeah.
Here it is. King Kong said...
Yikes.
He said, yesterday I picked up horrible Hannah in my hands, and now I have blank on my palms.
Horrible Hannah?
He says, yesterday I picked up horrible Hannah in my hands, now I have blank on my palms.
I guess there's only one answer. I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's very good.
You like that?
That's okay.
Is that nice?
Yeah.
Oh, you're so cute.
Oh, I am. No.
No. Now just give that to me. Sweetheart, we're going to throw that one.
Okay.
Now you're going to have to have it.
Yeah. There are many. 2 good choices here.
Did I have one of them?
You have one of them, right.
Thank you, John.
Right. Well, I'm going to wend my way back here now and hope that they finish over there. Tessie, have you been thinking about it? Don't give me an answer yet. I want to make sure that everybody's finished writing. Okay. King Kong said, yesterday, I picked up horrible Hannah in my hands. Now, I have blank on my palms.
Hair on my...
Hair on my palms. Hair on my palms, and you in my heart. What do you say, Jimmy?
Obviously, this crowd, not being refined and trained like me and Tessie, do not know the finer answers of life and the class answers. I know what they're thinking, what a dirty mind. Hair.
Okay. Listen.
What, sweetheart?
He made a long, convincing speech for one who has stole the answer from you, didn't he? What do you say now?
Oh, I say have a little hair.
Hair, okay. Little hair there.
I said fungus.
Fungus. All right.
That was my second answer.
Fungi. What do you say, Roz?
Well, fungi goes quite naturally to warts.
Warts is a very good answer. That would be the other definitive
Mae
answer.
West gave us a
Excellent.
terrific
Well done, my dear. Richard?
Peace and wart.
Warts. Yes, of course. Warts and Hair. Hello there.
Warts and hair.
Do you know my mother's name is Tessie?
If you just
Yes,
hum
I
a few
do.
bars.
Yes, and she's not done yet, but I mean, Warts.
Warts it is. So there we are. 2 for you, Tessie. Now, Mary, let's see how you do with your first rounder. When Mean Marvin takes his mother-in-law for a ride, he makes her sit in the back. And she hates it because Marvin doesn't have a car. He has a blank. Very easy. I think. Yes. Right? He doesn't have a car. He has a blank. Roger, you're yawning. Roger, you are yawning in the middle of our show. What's gotten into you?
Is he sleeping again?
They should retire him.
Really?
He's the only 25-year-old 65.
He has the Reich answer up from 4 weeks ago. Now, can anyone remember how long ago that was?
Oh, really?
And I have to sit near him.
The contestant was rich.
Okay, here we go.
Wait a minute.
We're going.
I got it.
Gonna start without you.
I finally got the good answer.
All lights on. Charles, ready? Here we go. Now, Mary Watson. When Mean Marvin takes his mother-in-law for a ride, he makes her sit in the back, and she hates it because Marvin doesn't have a car. He has a blank.
He has a bike.
A bike is good, okay?
Don't boo me.
No, they're not booing you. Bike is not a bad answer, is it, Jimmy?
Of course not. That's why I came up with it.
Bicycle. There it is. Okay, Brett.
I think I have the definitive answer.
What?
Pogo stick.
A pogo stick.
No. That's not the definitive answer?
It's rather amusing, but not definitive.
What would be the definitive answer?
Bike or motorbike or bicycle or something like that.
Shucks, anyone can sit there.
Yeah.
There's your definitive.
That's it. That's your definitive. Okay. Okay, Ron.
Well, the poor lady obviously had to sit in the back of his pickup truck.
A
of
pickup
course.
truck. Right. Okay. She hates it because Marvin doesn't have a car. He has a bike.
Very true. Right.
Score is now 3-2 in favor of Mary Watson. What do you say to that?
Well, animal lover that I am, he has a mule.
A mule. He has a mule.
Well, that's a horse of a different color.
Right, that's true. So there we are at the end of round 1. Score is 3-2 favor the champ. Round 2 comes after round 1. Isn't that logical? But first, this.
We'll be here the next time.
Well, before we, Jimmy Walker comes here from time to time.
Yes.
From Good Times.
Yes.
That's true.
And this lady will be coming back from time to time. Roz Kelly from Happy Days. You know, she's Fonzie's girlfriend. Is that a fun show to work?
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
And this lady, we get her.
Like your accent.
Yes, Sue Ann Nivens from Mary Tyler Moore. Sweet lady. Emmy winner, yep.
Oh, stop.
And deserved it, too.
Oh, yes.
And you.
Do it.
No, I'm not going to do it. Now, the next time we get together, you will pay strict attention because these are the bodies will be on the stage.
Nipsey Russell, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Riley, Dr. Joyce Brothers, Richard Dawson, and Patty Dawson.
Gene Rayburn here. Join us next time for Match Game 76. Goodbye.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 76, a Mark Goodson, Bill Trotman production. Get ready to match the stars. From the Rockford Files, Joe Santos, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Riley. From Happy Days, Lori Mahaffey, Bill Daly, and Marcia Walsh. As we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 79. And now, here's the star of Match Game 79, Gene Rayburn.
Hi, John. Everybody okay out there? Are you okay out there in television land? Thank you for joining us. I see. They've been passing the booze out again there. All right. Welcome, one and all. Please welcome Joanne Rupp and Denise Lucan. How much money have you won?
$10,600.
Isn't she happy about that?
Yes, she is.
$10,600. It seems like I haven't seen you in a long time either, so please refresh my memory and tell me where you're from again.
I'm a native Californian from Orange.
Yeah.
And I'm a systems and work measurement analyst.
Right.
And
you're winning money here like
I
crazy.
sure
You're
am.
over $10,000. And we're meeting this pretty lady for the first time, and we'd like to find out a little bit about her before we start the competition.
I'm from Ventura, and I manage a women's section in a health club, and I dance ballet, and I'm married.
Aha. Do you go on point?
Yeah, I try real hard.
It's difficult, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
All right, good luck to both of you ladies. We'll begin right now by asking Denise to make a selection here of A or B.
B, please.
All right, ready, go. Did you hear about the farmer that fed his chickens nothing but booze?
Oh, well, I want to hear this question.
Farmer who fed his chickens nothing but booze. Now he has the only chickens in the world that lay blank.
So long since I've done the show, I get the pressure and everybody's looking at me. My mother's watching. This is what.
Give him an
I don't
answer.
know. Give me
That's
anything.
why
Give me an
I'll
answer.
never
Somebody give me an
act
answer. I
in
don't
a
know.
dinner theater. This is what it does to you.
Is that what he's
Makes you
doing these
crazy.
days?
I know eggs is in there, right?
Yeah.
Eggs is a good one.
Okay. There's only chickens in the world that lay.
What?
No. They don't get the money. Now, you just put it as...
I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say.
You guys, now stop that fighting.
All right. What? I haven't done this show. I'll never get this job again. I'll lose it. And the director producing it.
That's
I'll
right.
You'll
You'll never do this show
I'll
again.
just say anything.
To see a career end.
Okay.
You sure
I
Dick
don't know what
Martin isn't back from Hawaii?
There you go. That's a good one.
I don't know what that means.
Did you hear about the farmer that fed his chickens nothing but booze? Now he has the only chickens in the world that lay...
Scrambled eggs?
Scrambled eggs.
I like it. Oh, I should have thought of that. That was good. I like that. I couldn't think of anything. I don't know what I said.
That was okay.
Oh, that was a good one. If I could have had that one, I
Now,
would have
there's a
used
better
it.
one. There's a better one. I don't expect Joe to have it unless he
No.
copied it from her.
Well, at least he comes up with an answer.
I'm glad he's here, so I don't
Yeah,
have to get
I do a
picked
good
on.
job.
What did she say? Scrambled eggs? That's what I
Scramble.
said.
There's one for Denise. Now, you've heard that Brett occasionally imbibes in the fire water.
Oh, go on with you.
Yes. Now
Go on.
she
Now-
may have got
This
the
better
point.
be good.
I moved far away from anything having to do with eggs or anything of that. I said, it's the only, drawing on my own experiences. I said, it's the only
This is so sad. This
Come on,
is
show us.
sad.
that laid down.
We may set a new record for consecutive rotten answers here.
Rotten egg answers. Rotten eggs. That would have been it.
Yeah, right. That would have been. What do you say?
Could you read it again? Because this is the definitive answer.
He may have the definitive answer. 'Cause
And yet?
did you hear about the farmer that fed his chickens nothing but booze? Now he has the only chickens in the world that lay
Cold ducks.
Cold Duck, you see, is a brand name for a certain kind of wine. And if you buy them in the small split bottles, conceivably a chicken could
There's
lay.
also a duck that's very cold.
Yes.
That's
Yeah. Now, Laura, you haven't been here in a long time. You could be forgiven for giving a rotten answer.
Well, I know what, and it is. It's pretty
I
bad.
like my answer.
Drunk eggs.
Drunk eggs. I agree with her. It's pretty
You know, all of
bad.
a sudden, I don't feel so bad.
No. No one has come up with a definitive answer
What is it
yet.
gonna- Tell me what it is now.
No, I'm not going to
Well,
tell
I
you.
already wrote it. You can tell me. I
Marcia
put
may.
deviled eggs. I don't even know what it means. You don't have to applaud or boo me because it's so dumb. You don't have to.
Deviled eggs.
Deviled eggs. I don't mind.
Not only did he not
I can't
come up with an
spell it.
answer, after you finish it, you throw it in the slot. You throw it away there.
I wasn't going to use it again because it was so bad. I'm going to use it on another.
Marcia, give us a definitive. Save this show.
Just like being back in the home, you know, Brett? I was in no position to point fun at anyone else's answers. I said they laid those little bottles of Ripple.
All right.
Okay, my answer is better than that.
That was a hard.
Now, I ask this audience, what is a euphemism for inebriation? Now, wait a minute. No, in this context. He laid pickled eggs? No. You're not any smarter than these dummies up here.
Yeah, but you got the answer in your head.
All right. Now he's got the only... No, there's no answer on there. You saw the card. The only chickens in the world that lay fried eggs.
I'm leaving.
Sit down there. Sit down. Get back down there. You've never been drunk or fried. Don't you know that's a euphemism for being...
Is that an accusation?
I am surrounded by... commercials.
Commercials.
That's what I'm surrounded by. A commercial right now. Here we go. Now, Joanne, you will bring a little sanity back to this procedure, will you please? George said, a strange thing happened at our house last Christmas Eve. Instead of the fireplace, Santa Claus came out of the blank. Look at this bunch.
Just several.
Okay, I won't look, Joe. I won't look. Have you got one, Joanne?
Yeah.
Don't say it yet. In a moment. Now, George said a strange thing happened at our house last Christmas Eve. Instead of the fireplace, Santa Claus came out of the blank.
He came out of the bedroom.
That inspired that song. I saw Mommy kissing Santa Claus. What do you say?
Back a house.
Back a house. Or the John, if that had applied, yes.
Well, I didn't even. The bedroom is not an unusual answer because Santa Claus always comes out of my bedroom. That's how I get all those swell presents.
Oh.
I said he came out of the wall. You know, like when you come out of the wall, like when you're a little. I fell down. I hurt my rib. I got a black eye. I could show you mine. You feel sorry for a person who would fall down the street sober.
In the gutter would be more like it. I think this is a match.
Yeah.
No, seriously.
Right.
If the judges are together, I think so. Bedroom.
Yeah. So it's 1-1. Laurie, we come to you. Instead of the fireplace, Santa Claus came out of the...
Closet.
Oh.
A little feminine there.
I never heard that about Santa Claus.
I never heard that about Santa Claus
Santa's coming out
either.
of the closet.
He is
After all those
finally...
years.
Finally coming out of the closet.
Right.
I like that, Laurie.
Did you
I
say?
like that answer.
Honey, it's upside down.
Oh, I'm upside down.
I
Wait a
know
minute,
you
I'm
are.
sitting upside down.
You're
Well, no wonder I
inside
can't reach
out.
upside down. Well, if you happen to have a bathroom in your bedroom, I'm right, but wrong. Bathroom. Came out of the bathroom?
Came out of the bathroom.
Gene.
Panties go to the tinkle, don't they?
Yes, they do. It's cold and all that.
Yeah. Cold tinkle.
Ask the one who is a Santa Claus.
Yes.
Do Santa Clauses tinkle Santa?
I'm sure.
I didn't hear anything I didn't.
No. Marcia may have a match here
Oh, my dear.
Yes.
The thing about this program that's so embarrassing for me is sometimes my answers reveal me to be so bizarre and so weird in front of America.
You? Bizarre?
Don't ask where this came from, but Santa came out of the microwave.
Okay. Well, moving right along, I see each of you have matched one of our stars.
16.
And now we'll go to round 2. Denise, A or B?
B, please.
Okay. 102-year-old Mr. Periwinkle said...
I love Mr. Periwinkle.
I keep hearing strange voices. I guess that's what I get for replacing my pacemaker with a blank. Keep hearing strange voices, and that's what I get for replacing my pacemaker with a blank.
Let's see it, please.
All right, Denise, we're just about ready for you. 102-year-old Mr. Periwinkle said, "You're too old for me." Says, "I keep hearing strange voices. That's what I get for replacing my pacemaker with a..."
Transistor radio.
Very good. Smart kid over there. You don't play.
I really am deeply ashamed. I really am ashamed. I didn't hear voices. I thought you said sound. The hearing is going. Where's your voices?
Too late, lady.
Oh, I could kill myself. Well, of course it's transistor radio, but I didn't say that. I said alarm clock because I thought you said. Oh, Bill, fuck me in the parking lot. Do anything. Do with me what you will. I'm ashamed.
I don't think you're going to get one offer.
That doesn't require any brains. I do that very well.
Okay, Chuck.
Chuck said a portable Sony radio cassette 8-track disco player.
Very good, that's Ira, Judge. You didn't listen to the answer. Portable Sonio radio. See?
See how we are? See how
over here, tumbling and laughing and shouting and screaming. The audience is hysterical and the judge is sound asleep. Okay, Laurie?
We aren't doing too well here for the girls, are we?
No.
I know it.
Or vice versa.
You're doing all right for a girl, I'll tell you that.
Yes.
I said tape recorder.
Tape recorder does not match radio.
I put a 16-inch stereo system, which is wrong.
Yes.
Wasn't even a funny wrong.
Surprise.
Need the magic word radio in there somewhere.
Magic? Oops, it changed. CB.
CB.
Is it radio?
It's a radio.
That is a radio.
Well, CB. Okay, so where are we? 3-1 in the middle of round 2 in favor of Denise. You got another shot at it here in a moment or so. Right now, this for you. All right, here we go. Thank you. Now, Joanne, you need 2 to tie and 3 to win. 2 to tie and 3 to win. Frank said, "I love Halloween. It's the only time of the year when my wife's blank looks natural." All right.
He's almost ready. He's writing. He's printing.
Frank said, "I love Halloween. It's the only time of the year when my wife's blank looks natural."
When my wife's face looks natural.
Face. 2 to tie and 3 to win. She said face, Joe.
I said face.
Okay. 3 to score.
No, I said.
She said.
You're playing for 2, are you?
I'm playing for 2. It's like eating for 2.
Yeah.
I want you to know that I refuse to go along with that. I don't mind giving it to him. I said my wife's mother.
Okay. So now it's still 3-2 in favor of Denise. Let's see what happens here. Laurie, show and tell.
Finally, face.
Okay. Now the score is 3-3. One more face for Joanne. We'll win the game
only word
for
I
her.
knew how to spell was face.
Face. That wins the game. Pleasure to meet you, Denise. Many gifts will be coming your way from Match Game 79. All kinds of peachy things that you'll never use, but you'll love seeing. Denise Lukens, ladies and gentlemen. And there she goes. To spin her off and do a little Superman chair for this lady. All right, Joanne, you've been through this before. You know how it goes. Let's get right to it. We polled the studio audience not too long ago and said, write down your best answer to this. East Side blank. If you match the answer they gave most often, remember you get $500, and for matching the second most popular, $250, and then for matching the third, $100, and 3 of our 6 stars will give you some assistance.
Joe?
West Side.
East Side, West Side?
What you got?
Nothing.
Okay, I'm going to say East Side, West Side. What was that story that George C. Scott did?
That was East Side, West Side.
Yeah, sure, I knew that. I was just testing it.
Oh.
I'm going to say the east side of town.
Yeah.
All right.
Marcia?
Aha. One of my favorite musicals, East Side Story.
East Side Story. Okay.
It didn't play in some of the bigger towns, but it had some nice tunes.
Made a star out of Carol Lawrence and so many people.
Yes, West Side Story, G.
Oh, really?
East Side Story.
All right. All right, wise guy. You just watch this. Marcia's going to be right.
Right. Dumb, but right.
Here we go. Now, you have a choice of West Side, East Side, West Side, East Side of town, or East Side Story, or give us one of your own if you want.
East Side, West Side.
All right, that's what you said. Let's see what you got up there to the $100 number. East Side Kids. Yeah.
That's the East End Kids.
It's a
That's
dead
a
end.
dead end kid.
Oh,
I don't know what it is. It was not a very smart audience we had that day that was right. I'm sorry I wasn't allowed to tell you that, as you will find out as we reveal the $250 number. East Side Story. I told you we had a bunch of dummies here that day who said East Side Story. Yeah. All right, now this girl wants East Side, West Side. Let's see the big one. Yeah, yeah, Joe Santa's getting that one. While she's up there giving Joe a kiss, we're going to run a message or two for you. There you go. Now, Joanne, you've won the $500. That means the least you can play for is 10 times that amount, or $5,000. However, if you have a good lucky spin of the star wheel, you'll double your money and you'll play for $10,000. Let's all root for Joanne. Here she goes. All it has to do is stop in the gold star area, and you will be playing for $10,000. I think we got it. Oh, is that a near miss? All right, Laurie, if you are ready, here we go. Good luck to you. $5,000. You will write your answer. She'll give us a verbal response. Here it is. Neighborhood blank. Neighborhood blank.
Oi. Oh, I can't. That bad? No, I can't.
Did you, is that your answer? Okay, you put it in the slot there, and then the thing dings, and then we asked Joanne what she wants to say. Neighborhood.
The only thing I can think of is store.
Neighborhood store. That's not bad. Neighborhood store. Laurie, she says neighborhood store will match you for the $5,000. What do you say?
Oh, Joanne, I'm sorry. I said neighborhood bully.
Bully. Yeah. All right. What did you have over there? Neighborhood bum? That's not bad. Neighborhood pub? Yes. Okay. Okay. Joanne now has $11,200, and we're going to bring on a new challenger in the person of Mary Lou McKenna. Let's find out a little bit about you before we start.
Okay, I live in Malibu.
With my son.
Malibu, did you say?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
What's left of it.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
With my son, one of my daughters occasionally, and my hobbies are surfing and photography, and I'm going back to school.
Wonderful. You surf out there in front of your house?
Yeah.
Well, that's nifty. Welcome to Match Game 79. We can't start right now. We have to do a little business with America, but we will play with you a little later. Now this. Gene Rayburn, join us next time, Match Game 79. Thank you all. Goodbye. You were wonderful.
Hollywood Squares. Our with from Happy Days, Aaron Moran. From Gimme a Break, Laurie Hendler. From Laverne and Shirley, David L. Lander. From the movie Police Academy, Michael Winslow. Nidra Vole. And the stars of the Match Game Hollywood Squares Hour, Gene Rayburn and John Bauman.
Start snapping now.
Well, we have some new faces, and we have some old faces. Thank you all for the warmth of your reception. You've made us all feel at home. Does everybody feel at home and comfortable and relaxed?
See?
This is your first time, right?
That's correct. The last time I heard that, I was in the back of a Ford. Actually, it was a
You
Chevy.
all know Squiggy. You don't want to be called Squiggy now, do you?
After you called me that, how can I complain? You say it so nicely. Yes,
But
or whatever.
he's one of the distinguished alumni of Carnegie Mellon, a very a good institution of education in this country.
That's right.
But he only went there for 20 minutes.
10 months. 10 months, but it took 20 minutes because that's
Right.
about as much time as I spent in the class.
But now he's such a big star and so successful that they claim him
As an alumni.
As an alumni there. This is your first time around, too,
This
huh?
is my first time around.
Any questions?
No, I think I'm set for this.
John will be glad to help you.
Okay, I will,
Well, he's been
ask him.
around. You know, since we met, I saw you on Police Academy, and you were wonderful. It really was some great flick. Thank you.
Thank you, Gene.
Now, just one more bit of business here. Would you show me what this is, please?
I just happen to have this little snap with me.
Now, wait a minute.
Other way.
What camera? This one? Camera 4? This one? Oh, camera 4.
Hey, nobody wants it?
Okay. Is it, Gene, can you see the shot? I can't see a monitor. Is it okay? Would you explain what it is?
Well, this is a movie I'm making in Santa Fe, New Mexico. It's a Western. It's back in the 1880s,
Yeah.
you know.
We don't want the whole story. Just tell me
no,
who's in
I
the
couldn't
picture.
tell you the whole story. This is Tab Hunter. He's the star and the
Yeah.
producer, too.
Yeah.
And this is Lainey Kazan right here. And this is Divine. You remember who Divine is?
Yes.
This is Divine. This little girl is Gina Gallego. That's the way she pronounced it. And this old broad here is little old me.
That's you.
Yeah.
All right. We'll look forward to seeing the picture. Thank you.
It's called Lust.
That's all the time we got.
I'm going to tell you what the name is. I'm going to tell you the name is Lust.
You're going to tell us the name of the picture, whether we like it or not, huh?
Lust in the Dust.
Science fiction?
Lust in the Dust.
Lust in the Dust.
Well,
She's in Lust in the Dust?
That's the name of the picture. Now, stars, would you join me in greeting our players here with a brisk round of applause for Cara Bearstock and Michelle Groh. Hello, Michelle. Hi. Cara. Now let's find out about them, beginning with Cara. That's an interesting name.
Thank you. Well, I'm a junior at UCLA. I'm studying art history and Italian. And I'm a salesperson in a clothing store and a waitress in a sushi bar.
You really work hard, don't you? To get an education. Good for you, Cara. Michelle, let's hear about you, please.
I'm a designer, and I own a store for large-sized women, and I make big women look beautiful every day.
Good for you. All right. Now, let's play the match game, shall we? The winner, and one of you will be a winner, and unfortunately, one will be a loser. And the winner will go on to challenge the returning champion on Hollywood Squares for a chance to win up to $30,000. Cara, you won the toss. We'll ask you to go first.
B, please.
You want B? If you want B, you can have B. Here it is. Vinny said, "That's the last time I'll ever have dinner at Scarface's house. It was awful. Instead of breaking bread, we broke blanks." Last time I'll have dinner at Scarface's house.
Is that bad?
What?
Is it bad?
No.
I'll let you
I tell you, you got me. This guy, I don't know if you saw him in Police Academy or on this show in his previous appearances. He can make any sound you could imagine, any musical instrument, any sound you could imagine, and he does it with his mouth, and it's an astounding talent. I was looking around I thought they were adding some music over there, and it's crazy Michael Winslow there. Ready, Cara? Here we go. Then he said, "That's the last time I'll ever have dinner at Scarface's house. It was awful. Instead of breaking bread, we broke blanks."
Legs.
Legs. All right, Cara, that's all right. Not bad at all. Aaron, what have you got?
Now I know why you don't like my
I didn't understand your answer, but I couldn't ask you to...
No one is going to.
No.
Okay. I'm kind of embarrassed to show, but...
You got to show it.
Scabs.
Scabs. I don't know what that means, and neither do you.
I understand.
Really? Nidra.
Works in Aaron's world.
I said knuckles.
Knuckles, that's one possibility. Legs is what we're after. Hello, David.
Yes, well, I should disqualify myself because I never have had lunch at Scarface's house, but if I did, the last time I was there, we broke legs.
Very good, David. All right, one for Cara. Here we go, John.
You know, all that terrific, funny business in the opening, and not one remark about your pants.
What about a remark about my pants, audience?
Yeah, man, these are nice pants, man.
Okay.
Hey, look, if Chicha were here. Okay, your pants may be kind of unusual, but what about the legs inside them?
Right. I have great legs.
I like those pants.
Thank you.
Well,
You're spiffy.
well, as an actress, I like people to say, break a leg.
Aha. 3. Now, Mr. Winslow.
Well, gee, I don't know if this matches or not, you know? It better match. I'll tell you. We broke,
bones. I don't know if that means legs or not.
No.
All right.
No. Good. See you. Are you ready, Michelle?
Mm-hmm.
Here it is. Wanda said, "My husband is cheap. I wanted a tropical vacation, so he rented a hotel room in Burbank and had room service send up a blank." Think.
It's those pants.
Yes. Okay, Michael? Here we go, Michelle. Wanda said, "My husband is cheap. I wanted a tropical vacation, so he rented a hotel room in Burbank and had room service send up a blank."
A palm tree?
A palm tree, that's all right. That'll make it look tropical. Anything along those lines. Palm tree.
Well, close. How about a tropical drink?
A tropical drink. That's all right.
Scab.
Those are pretty expensive. I mean, that doesn't really mean he's cheap.
That's right.
Especially
Aaron,
a good tropical drink.
Palm tree is expensive.
it's expensive. You're gaining on it, Aaron.
That's true.
Nidra.
Improvement over
A bowl of tropical fish.
A bowl of tropical fish. A palm tree is what we're after, David.
Yeah. Well, if you're after a palm tree, you're barking up the wrong one because...
I've come to the wrong place.
Yes, that's right, the wrong tree. I put goldfish because that would be a... Oh, thank you, dear.
It's all right. What do you say, John?
Well, see, I think the operative thing here was it was room service. Room service usually implies food. So I fell on my head with a bunch of coconuts.
Coconut is a tropical thing.
Aha.
Well,
Now we come to Laurie.
he may have been cheap, but he was practical, so he sent up a sun lamp.
A sun lamp. Tropical. That's
That's
good.
the one.
Yeah. You got a good one, Michael?
Room service send me a room. I don't know. I said a native.
A native. Well. All right, 3-0 in the end of round one. Karna's ahead. Round two coming up right after this for you. Here we go with round two.
See, that's what I thought it meant.
Karna,
is
you're
right
ahead.
on
You
this
go
thing.
first. Again, B. Three people play. Aaron, Nidra, and Michael. This is for you only. Here it is. Fat Frida is so fat.
How fat is she, Dean?
Yesterday, she rented out advertising space on her blank. Is that your computer printout?
Yeah.
Computer printout. That's what they sound like, yeah. All right, here we go. Karna. Fat Frida's so fat, yesterday she rented out advertising space on her...
Bottom.
Bottom? All right. Okay. Let's see what we've got, Aaron.
Well, I guess we think alike on this one, her buns.
Finally got it. Yay, Aaron! Well done.
Thank you.
Nidra.
Tush.
Up to 5. Yes, sir. What was all that computer printout noise?
Backside.
Michelle, you got a little catching up to do, but you got 2 rounds to do it in.
Alrighty.
Here is your second round question. Minnie the Mermaid said, "It's strange having a boyfriend that's a chef. Yesterday, he tried to make my fingers into blank." Strange having a boyfriend who's a chef. What? My fingers into blanks. Oh, is a plural. Into blanks. Thank you. All right, the upper tier is ready. Okay, Laurie?
Yes. Okay.
Minnie the Mermaid said it's strange having a boyfriend that's a chef. Yesterday, he tried to make my fingers into blanks.
Hors d'oeuvres?
Hors d'oeuvres. I think we were looking for something a little more specific. But we'll see if someone says hors d'oeuvres. I don't think they can spell it over here,
right.
but we'll find out. Hello, Aaron.
Yeah, well, these are sort of, finger sandwiches.
Finger sandwiches. Hey, now, wait a minute.
What do you got against me?
Wait a minute.
Finger sandwiches are, you know, they are hors d'oeuvres, but there are many different varieties of hors d'oeuvres.
Would you take a mermaid and turn her into finger sandwiches? That's
No,
the
I wouldn't do that. What did you say?
You really wouldn't do anything else either, would you?
No.
I also said fingers. She said fingers into sandwiches.
Yeah.
Finger sandwiches. You said the same thing.
Hors d'oeuvres. All right, David.
Well, I guess since I said about Aaron's, finger sandwiches that it wasn't fish-oriented.
Yes.
I didn't really do much better, but I came up with a West Coast fish, which is Sand dabs.
Sand dabs.
And I was following. Come on now. Come on. From the deep sea. From the deep sea. Do you know
May
where
I
mermaids
point
come
out
from?
to you, you're booing a man who has an enormous amount of hair on his chest.
That's right. Every one of
Look
these,
at that.
every one
Wait
of
a
these
minute.
hairs tells a different story.
Show us a little
There are
hair.
8 million hairs on this naked
Look at
chest.
that.
All right. Wow. Oh, shut up, you dumb seal. That was a seal.
Okay, John.
Okay, well, now I think I really nailed this one, but it is very hard to think of. Fish sticks.
Very good.
That's good. I
That's
had
a
to
good one.
copy. I said fish sticks.
Laura, you had fish stick. Michael, what'd you have?
Hey, man, what do you think, man?
Well, I don't know. I didn't know if I understand the question, man. He said you turn your fingers into blanks, man.
Yeah, I thought it was plural, man, so I said French fries, man.
Far out, man.
French fries, okay.
Yeah, French fries, man.
So there's the end of round 2, 6-0. You got one more shot at it right after this. Here we go. Third and final round. Now, she's matched everybody.
Right.
So that means you're going to have to go first this time because there's nothing for her to do but sit there and keep her fingers crossed.
Okay. All righty, then A, please.
A.
A.
All right. Now you got to match everybody to stay in the game. The best you could do is achieve a tie.
Okay.
All right. Got a cute smile and a nice giggle, hasn't she? Ready? Here it is. Larry said, I have the meanest wife in the world. Thank you. Here's how mean she is. She blanked my pants while I was wearing them.
See, stranger things have happened.
This is one I got. Yeah. I thought so. Why does it seem so strange?
No, that's exactly right.
I've been away for a while.
All right, put it in the slot, and we'll come to Michelle.
Yeah.
Here we go. Put it in the slot, Aaron.
Yes, sir.
Larry said, I have the meanest wife in the world. She blanked my pants while I was wearing them.
She ironed them?
Iron! All right. Now you need 6.
I know.
Don't, it could happen. It has happened before. So let's see what happens. Aaron?
I'll tell you something. I'm not mean, but you know what? A steam iron?
Yeah.
I did that to my boyfriend once and burned him. But
Really?
I ironed, yeah.
No.
He didn't want me to take it off.
Did he dig it?
Really?
Her ex-boyfriend.
I thought he was walking funny when I saw him. He was limping, wasn't
You know,
he?
he's got scars.
All right.
Press.
Press. There's 2. 2. You need 4 more. David, are you going to burst her bubble?
I'm going to press it. Press.
Press it. Okay, John.
Pressing onward, I said ironed.
You got 4. You need 2 more. Laurie.
I'm a conformist. I said iron.
All right. 5. Michael. See? You were about to give up, weren't you?
That's terrific.
All right, now we've got a tie. That means we have to go to a tiebreaker. I will push the button, reveal the tie-breaking board here, and read you the question. Look at this all beat up, ripped up question. We haven't had a tie in so long.
That's respect.
Falling apart.
That's been there for a year. That's respect.
Crummy. All right, here's your crummy question. Running blank. Running blank. Don't say anything. Now, in front of you here, but out of sight of the dinglings, are 4 pretty good answers to running blank. And your seats were chosen by lot. Michelle, you're going to go first. I'll ask you to tell me by number which of the answers you want to running blank. You want 1, 2, 3, or 4?
4.
You want 4. That's yours. And Karna, of the 3 remaining ones, which do you want?
3.
You want 3. Now, I'm going to go over here and canvass the stars and get verbal responses from them. And as soon as you hear your answer, let me know in some audible manner. Will you do that? Thank you very much. Hello. Aaron, what would you say? Running a verbal response. Running
Water.
Running water? All right, Carmen's got running water. Come on down. Michelle had running wild. Running wild. Listen, good luck
you in your career. You're a chic lady. We're going to send some gifts to Michelle Grove. Hello there. What do you want to do with that?
Hang it up.
All right. Well, we congratulate you. You're the champ. We're going to switch to Hollywood Squares now. Here comes the rest of our set. 3 more stars will appear. John and I will trade places. And there's lots more excitement coming along. Don't go away. We'll be right back. A member of our studio audience will receive Benris Citation Super Thin Quartz Watches. Yellow gold tone case with black dial and jeweled crown. Furnished by Benris Watch Company. And now, it's time for more of the match game. Hollywood Squares. Our Whiz from the Facts of Life. Mindy Cohn. From Laverne and Shirley, Annie Mecca. From Happy Days, Linda Goodfriend. And taking over the star of the Hollywood Squares, John Bauman.
I don't know, I would have said running nose. Think about that, and we'll be back in a couple of minutes to play Hollywood Square.
And now, John Bauman and the Hollywood Square.
Thank you. Well, that was kind of a close call. Your opponent did charge from behind, but you pulled it out in the tiebreaker. Congratulations to you, Cara Bearstock. You're moving on to Hollywood Squares. Moving up to our upper tier, 3 brand new celebrities. Mindy Cohn. Hi. Linda Goodfriend. Yay. And the big ragu, Eddie Mecca. And a big ragu's mom, Mom Ragu Mecca. And we had, in case you haven't noticed, really, this show, our celebrities on this panel this week, are kind of geared to some of the shows that really revolutionized television starting out in the 70s, going for a much younger audience. We got people from Happy Days, Laverne and Shirley. Michael Winslow, of course, has been in a couple of youth-oriented films lately. Now, Linda Goodfriend, you were, of course, on Happy Days. Right. And speaking of very young people, you have brought one into the world recently, huh?
Yes, not here, into the world. A baby.
Right.
Yay! Yay! Just
quickly give us the vitals. Boy, girl.
It's a girl, 7 months. Perry is her name, and high pear. She's real sweet. Yeah.
Terrific. So you like motherhood so far?
Yeah, so far. I have pictures. You want to see pictures?
No, that's okay. We've got enough pictures from Nidra so far. Okay, we're going to zip over here and play Hollywood Squares. Here we go. Hey, but Nidra, I didn't recognize Divine. Was that Andy?
No, for goodness sake.
Let himself go.
I don't know what the rest of his name is. All I know is Divine.
I'm a little confused. Here we have our defending champion. Our defending champion, she is back for, I believe, her second day. Her first day, $400, didn't get the super match, but maybe she'll do a little bit better today. Her name, and she has proved that she can, Hackett, Jan Hackett. Welcome her. Just give us a little synopsis of your life, your resume.
I'm married, I'm 31 years old, I'm a high school English teacher, and I have a 1.5-year-old son, and motherhood's wonderful.
And you proved the other day that you are, in fact, quite literate, you English teacher, you. You're going to prove it once again today, we hope, but Cara may have some competition for you. We're going to play the game till you hear the time's up. Bell, whoever's ahead is the winner. Goes on to play Super Match. It can be worth up to $30,000. More time for sound effects. The faster I do this. Our first game's worth $100. As I said, Jan, you start us off. Pick a star. Let's go.
Nidra, please.
Nidra Voles, it is your move in the center square. You're having a formal dinner with Liberace.
Of course.
According to Emily Post, is it all right to light your after-dinner cigarette from his candelabra? Or is this tacky?
Well, I don't smoke, and I probably couldn't reach his candelabra.
Got a point there, man.
But I think it's tacky anyhow.
Agree or disagree for the first square, Jan? She says it's tacky.
I agree.
It is tacky. You're right to agree. You get the square. Good for you.
Don't touch my candelabra.
Okay, Jan's off to a flying start, but Cara, it's your turn to pick a star for an O.
Gene, please.
Gene Rayburn.
Yes.
Who's older? Nidra Voles or the Fig Newton?
Nidra Voles or the Fig Newton? Nidra is younger than springtime, young at heart.
fairy tale can come true. It will happen to you if you're young at heart.
Fig Newtons. Let me see now. Fig Newtons. I would. This is really embarrassing. I have to guess how old. In my mind, I wouldn't reveal it. What my speculation is, how old Nidra is.
I'm almost 76. Does that help you?
Oh, that helps. Yeah. All right.
Hey, that was an awful big hint, Nidra.
76. So that means you were born around let's see.
1908.
1908. Yeah. Let's see. So the question, therefore, is, was the Fig Newton invented before 1908 or after 1908?
You have grasped the true meaning of this question, Gene.
I think I understand it now. Let's see. I'd say the Fig Newton was invented before 1908.
Agree or disagree, Karna?
I agree.
The Fig Newton is older than Nidra. It was invented in the early 1890s. Good for you. So it's an X and an O. And Jan, you're playing X. Pick a star.
David?
Okay, David L. Lander.
Mm-hmm. Very well said. Very well said. I love when people throw in my middle initial. It
My
makes
pleasure.
me so legal. That's what the L stands for, legal.
Does it?
Either that, no.
What does it stand for?
Huh?
What does it stand for?
Lenny. It does.
Does it?
Oh, whatever. So it's a very cute name, isn't it? Lenny.
David Lenny Lander. You
Leonard.
always have sweaty palms.
Oh, go to.
Now, is there something your doctor can prescribe to take care of that? Or is there no medicine known to man that can help you with that problem?
You know, it's funny. It's not funny having sweaty palms. I don't think any of us enjoy that sort of thing. But I know that I think I heard this once. I guess I certainly didn't make it up. That dealers in Las Vegas, this is a real, it's a hazard if you have sweaty palms, you have to deal cards. Gosh knows where they'll end up. Thank you. But someone told me that there is something you can prescribe. If you're going to ask what, then I can't give you the answer. But it is something.
He says there is a medicine for sweaty palms. What do you say, Jan?
I'll agree.
There is a medicine for sweaty palms. You're right to agree. You get the square, and incidentally, I can't tell you what it is either, because it's not here on my card. I don't think we precisely know. Research department knows. Maybe you can figure it out within the next couple of minutes. We'll be back to play our $100 game to its conclusion.
Stay tuned for more of the match game, Hollywood Squares Hour. Now back to John Bauman and the Hollywood Square.
All right. 50 for the champ, 25 for the challenger, but obviously it's early yet. We only played 3 questions so far. Karna, it is your move. You're playing O. Pick a star.
Aaron to block.
Okay, now you missed this one. Something significant has happened. Jan has taken the first game. Aaron Moran, who's going to be in better shape? A secretary who jogs 30 minutes a day, or a housewife who cleans, carries groceries, lugs the laundry, irons, weeds the garden, and spanks the kids?
Doo-dah, doo-dah.
Do I have to remember all those things that you listed that she does?
No, just
good.
Observe the gist of the question and give me an answer.
Okay, I'll pick. Yeah, the lady that does it all.
Okay.
It doesn't jog, the other one.
So that housewife, right. Agree or disagree, Karna? She says the housewife will be in better shape.
I disagree.
The secretary will be in better shape from jogging 30 minutes a day than the housewife who does all those activities. You're right to disagree. You get the square and you do block.
Remember WKRP?
And that is the first clear indication that you were up against a pretty good player, Jan. That was a nifty move by Karna. It's your move now for an X.
Mindy to block.
Okay, shoes on the other foot. You missed this one. The first game belongs to the challenger. Mindy Cohn from The Facts of Life.
Yes.
In an interview, yeah, I love that show.
Good, yeah.
I just want to say, I watch it. I watch it at night and in the morning. I love it.
Thank you.
You're a wonderful person.
In an interview in New Woman magazine,
Oh, yes.
Carol Burnett said, "You must treat them as if they were outpatients from a mental hospital." Was she talking about teenagers or actors?
Both. Let's see. I've met some nutty people in my time, and they've happened to be teenagers and actors, so I have to go with actors, I think.
You're welcome. Yes, you have to go with actors.
Okay. She says Carol Burnett was talking about actors. Agree or disagree, Jan? To block.
I agree.
Carol Burnett in New Woman magazine was talking about teenagers. No, you should have disagreed. Your opponent gets that square and wins the game. And I think that's quite interesting that she characterized teenagers in that way. It's more interesting probably for Carter than for Jan because it won her the first game. But we're going to sweep the X's and the O's off the board and start a $200 game with you, Jan Hackett.
Nidra, please.
Nidra Voles.
Excuse me.
We're just busy.
We were busy. I was giving her the answer before the question. It's a new thing we have.
You've been saving a bottle of wine for 100 years.
I've been saving it for 100
Right.
years.
Good for you.
Ever since they invented the Fig Newton, you've been saving this bottle of wine. To ensure its drinkability, should you keep the original cork in it, or should you change the cork every 25 years?
Oh, wow.
What a thing to look forward to, huh?
100 years?
Wait for cork changing.
I've had that little sucker 100 years?
That's not so important. The question is, should you change the cork every 25 years?
Oh, all right.
Or keep the original cork in
all right.
for the...
I think you should change the... No, I don't. No, by cracky, I think you should leave that old cork in there.
By cracky, she says, leave the cork in there. Agree or disagree, Jan?
I agree.
You should change the cork every 25 years. Your opponent gets that square and gets off to a good start in the $200 game. We will be back to complete this opus after these messages. Return with us. 200 for the challenger versus 50 for the champ. We're in the middle of a $200 game, and it is the challenger's move. Karna, pick a star for an O.
Jean, please.
Gene Rayburn.
Here we go.
What did the government mint make more of last year? Nickels, dimes, or quarters?
Nickels, dimes, or quarters? Nickels, dimes, or quarters? Huh. Well, because of the... my logic would say because of the telephones requiring dimes, I'd say dimes.
He says more dimes. Agree or disagree, Karna?
I disagree.
Last year, the government mint made more dimes, 1.5 billion of them. You should have agreed with Gene in that case. Lots more pennies than anything else, but that wasn't one of the choices. Probably was because of phone calls, by the way. Jan, that was pivotal for you. She could have really had you in a tough spot. Instead, you're very much alive for an X.
Michael, please.
Okay. According to the book, Clean Your House and Everything in It, Michael Winslow, you should grind a few of these in your garbage disposal every week to keep it clean. Is it a few ice cubes made from frozen vinegar, or a few marbles coated with Crisco?
Well, what do you say we try it and find out? I think real seriously, it sure might be them ice cubes.
He says it was the ice cubes made with frozen vinegar. Okay, that you should grind in your disposal. What do you say, Jan?
I'll agree.
It was a few ice cubes made from frozen vinegar. You were right to agree. You get the square. Very good. For the man who in his last appearance on this show brought you a cat in a blender, Michael Winslow. Karna, your move for an O.
Lori to block, please.
Okay, now you missed this one, the game, and the lead goes over to Jan. Lori Handler, do insects close their eyes when they sleep? Or is that impossible because they have no eyelids?
I don't think they have eyes, so I don't think... Well, no, don't most of them use their feelers? They don't really...
Can you bug off for a second there? I guarantee you they have eyes. Do they close them when they sleep, or is that impossible because they have no eyelids?
I think that many insects see better with their feelers. I mean, they use their feelers to figure out where they are more than they use their eyes because they don't see very well.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think they have eyelids because they don't need them.
So they don't have eyelids?
They do not have eyelids, so they sleep with their eyes open if they sleep at all.
Okay, what do you say, Karna? She says, insects don't have eyelids. This is for a block. Agree or disagree?
I agree.
Insects do not have eyelids. You're right to agree, you get the square, and you do block. Good for you. Very important question. Where do they put the liner? I don't understand this. Jan Hackett, your move, you're playing X.
Linda the block.
Okay, now, this is for a game block for you. It's a pretty big lead for Karna if you missed this one. Linda Goodfriend, according to Glamour magazine,
Oh, I read that all the time.
is it okay for a girl to wear a pair of men's white boxer shorts on the tennis court? Or is that one of the tackiest things a woman can do?
Tacky? The last time I wore boxer shorts at all, I won't tell you about that.
Tell us.
I would say it's fine.
It's okay to wear
Sure.
men's white boxer shorts on the tennis court. What do you say, Jan, to block?
I'll agree.
It is fine. According to Glamour magazine, you're right to agree, you get the square, and you do block. And you probably keep yourself alive on the day. Karna Bearstock, place an O. Pick a star.
David, please.
Okay, David L.
Oh, David.
Your moth has a fake head on
My
his...
moth. You mean
Your moth.
Not just anybody's moth. I mean
Your moth.
It's Mothers Day tomorrow, you know.
We're on tape, guys.
It's a dated joke, you know.
Your moth has a fake head on his rear end.
Oh, good. He's such a nice boy. Yes.
Is this to confuse attackers or to attract a mate?
Well, he could have a very confused mate this way, but I would say it seems to me moths have a one-track mind, so to speak. I would say to confuse attackers.
He says the fake head on the moth's rear end is to confuse attackers. What do you say, Karna?
I agree.
It is to confuse attackers. Yes, that'll do it.
And themselves, too.
You get the square,
So hit light
and
bulbs.
there's a bunch of O's up there in strategic positions. You are playing X, Jan Hackett. Make your move.
Aaron the block, please.
Okay. For another block. Erin, you're a rump roast. Yeah. And you've just been given the grade USDA Prime.
Stamped, right?
Now, are you the best there is? Or is there a rump roast somewhere that's better than you?
No way. I'm the best.
She says USDA Prime is the best rump roast there is. Agree or disagree, Jan?
I disagree.
USDA Prime is the best rump roast there is. You should have agreed with Erin Moran. Your opponent gets that square and wins another game. So, Karna Bearstock is breathing easier and easier all the time because there's the Time's Up bell, $475. She is our new champ. Congratulations. Good call. Okay, zip right over there. Join that man in those spiffy pants and get ready for your shot at the big money. I know. Done in by a rump roast. But also by really an excellent player. This was a very competitive day, and you both played really pretty well. She just played a little bit better. You had a very nice day here the other day. Jan Hackett, $525, and our thanks for playing Match Game Hollywood Squares. Okay, Gene, to you.
Here we are with the new champ. Yes, indeed. We'll be back with her and the Stars for a go of the big dough right after this.
And now, here to play the super match is Gene Rayburn.
Thank you, Gino. Here we go. Ready?
Yes.
All right, this is Karna's first trip up here. She knows that here in the super match, she could win up to $30,000. We wish her well, and we will begin. We polled an audience not too long ago and said, write down your best answer to this. Blank Kong. If you give us the answer they wrote down most often, you get $1,000. Then for the second most popular is $500, and the third is $250. Any three of the 9 stars can offer a little assistance. Whom do you call on?
John, please.
King Kong.
All right, there's one.
Aaron.
Aaron, have you got one?
Aaron, it's you.
Aaron, this is no
Donkey.
Donkey Kong.
Right.
All right, you got 2 now.
Eddie.
Oh, me.
Eddie.
Hong.
Hong.
Kong. Hong.
You say Hong Kong.
Is that stupid?
Say it again, Eddie.
Hong Kong.
I like the way you say that.
Oh, you're making fun of me, is that it?
No, would I make
It's good
fun
that you're
of
taller
you?
than I am.
Hong
David.
Kong there.
Everybody.
So you have
I spell
Hong
Hong
Kong,
Kong.
Donkey Kong, and King Kong. One of those now, or one of your own choosing?
King Kong.
You want King Kong? All right, we'll find out if King Kong is up there. Let's begin by revealing the $250 response. Donkey Kong is there. All right, one of the stars gave you that. The next one says Hong Kong. There's Eddie's answer. All right, last chance for King Kong. Slide the big one. Very good, Karna. Now, you've got your $1,000. Now you're going to play the head-to-head match with any star of your choosing. And after you've made your selection, that star will reveal the hidden number. We'll multiply that $1,000 by whatever number is revealed at that time. All right, Karna, it's time to choose a star.
John.
All right, John. She thinks maybe the big 3-0 is in your position. Let's find out right now. So you're playing for $10,000.
Ken's nice.
All right. Face me. Here we go. Good luck. March blank. That's M-A-R-C-H blank. John is ready, Karna. You collect the $10,000 if you match him. What do you say?
The only thing I can think of is March of Dimes.
That's the only thing you can think of, too, out there, eh?
That's interesting.
All right. Let's find out if that's the only thing John could think of. If it is, you get the $10,000.
Not a real easy question. The March of Dimes could sure use the $10,000. And again, so could Karna Bearstock.
March of the Little Tin Soldier. There's another one. All right, you have $11,475. Congratulations. Okay, we'll be back with the champs and the stars right after this. Here we go to find out which of the stars had the big number. Now, stars, would you all grasp your tabs and give it a yank? Ready, set, go!
And the sound of tabs.
Who has it? Linda!
Linda
had the big number there. All right. You were splendid stars. We'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow. And you too, Karna. I'm Gene Rayburn inviting you to join us tomorrow.
And this is going to be a great week. John Bowman saying so long for the Match Game Hollywood Square, Sarah. See you then.
A member of our studio audience will receive the Chinon CP5 programmed electronic 35mm camera. Keeps up with all the action automatically. With 50mm lens and case, it's furnished by Chinon. This is Gene Wood speaking for the Match Game Hollywood Squares Hour. A Mark Goodson television production. match game, Hollywood Squares, our wig from Falcon Crest, Abby Dalton. Phyllis Diller. From Fame, Carlo Imperato. Charles Nelson Riley. From Hotel, Nathan Cook. And the stars of the match game, Hollywood Squares Hour, Gene Rayburn and John Bowman.
Hello. Thank you. This could take some nerve on our part. You're sure we want to do this now? No. I don't know.
What kind of bird are you?
I'm a feather-breasted dingy bird.
I know you're dingy. What,
Habitat Hollywood.
Ah.
Habitat.
What's underneath?
Nothing.
Oh. That's your real hair. That's your real hair, right?
Listen, I got news. I'm flat, but I'm fluffy. Yes.
Is that your real hair?
That's right. No, I'm crested. Birds are crested.
Right.
Sure, I'm a feather-breasted dingle bird that's
crested.
Crested.
Okay. I hope it doesn't affect your responses there, because this is a very serious game.
I know that.
All right. Keep an eye on her, Nathan.
I can't help it.
All right. Shall we have a go at it? You ready down here?
Sure.
All right. Let's greet our two players over here. We have Jin Hosti. Is that right?
Houstonati.
Houstonati. And Ronnie Burks. Welcome. A little brisk round of applause here. Jin Houstonati. Don't run into hyphenated names very often.
Neither do I.
Yes. Are you married?
Yes, I am.
What was your other name?
That is my maiden name. Houston is my maiden name. Audie is my married name.
Oh, so I see. Okay, I understand what you've done. Where do you live, Jin?
I'm living in Moore Park at present. I'm moving to Nebraska in August.
Why?
I'm starting dental school there. I'm studying to be a maxillofacial surgeon with a specialty in orthodontics.
Good for you. That sounds like it's a lot of work. I hope you win some money here, okay?
Thank you.
All right. Now, Ronnie, let's hear about you, please.
I live in Laguna Beach. I study acting. I'm crazy about fashion, and my favorite hobby is shopping.
You were going great up to that last one, right?
Right. You're going to have to win some money to do some shopping, Ronnie. All right?
Okay.
All right. Good luck to you. We'll reveal the first round questions here. There it is. Now, Jin, you won the toss. You'll be going first here. Remember, we're going to play 3 rounds, and the winner will go on to challenge our returning champion on Hollywood Squares for a chance to win up to $30,000. Do you want A or B?
A, please.
A it is for you, Jin. Is Jin short for anything?
Ginny. Yeah, bourbon.
Ginny?
Short for bourbon.
Intoxicating.
No. Little Billy said, I went to a girl swapping party and made a really great swap. I swapped my girlfriend for a blank. Little Billy.
Little Billy.
Little Billy. All righty. Here we go, Carlo. Little Billy said, I went to a girl swapping party, and I made a really great swap. I swapped my girlfriend for a blank.
Female dog.
I'm on the wrong.
There's the editorial comment, which I shall refrain from making. All right. She said a dog. What do you say, Nathan?
I said a frog.
A frog, yeah.
Well.
Rhymes. You get half credit.
Right. What do you say?
I said a bike.
A bike is good. Anything like that a kid would go for.
Well, I think I match puppy.
Aha! Yeah! Give a weird, rotten answer and score. I don't understand this game.
I better give a weird, rotten answer and don't score.
Okay.
No, I sort of like this, actually. Swap my girlfriend for a Smurf.
A Smurf. 10-year-old boy would be interested in that.
Mixed.
Now, Carlo.
I said a little puppy.
I am in shock. Charles?
I'm in shock because it's an amazing day when you can meet a pink-crested, breasted dingy bird and see a 6'4" man with a pink corsage. I said skateboard.
Skateboard is a good response. So, Jin, you pick up 2. You could have fooled me. Ronnie, this is yours. Jack said, I think it was a mistake inviting my ex-wife to the wedding. Instead of rice, she threw blanks. You've been married.
Sometimes too humorous to me.
When my mother-in-law got married.
Yes.
She was so fat they threw puffed rice.
I like it.
I think you're ready. Ronnie? Jack said, I think it was a mistake inviting my ex-wife to my wedding. Instead of rice, she threw blanks.
The children.
Ronnie, I guarantee you that's going to be the funniest answer we've got in this round.
Forget me.
Can you top this? Can you top
we're
this?
close. I know we're close.
What you got? Rocks. Can you top this?
They like rocks. BBs.
BBs. All right.
I know.
What do you say?
Well, I thought empties, bottles.
Empty bottles. She threw the children. What do you say, John?
Oh, I said she threw darts.
All right. It's a good one.
See, it's all in this move will get him every time.
Carlo Imperato.
I said rocks.
Rocks. We had 2 of those so far. Now, Chuck, we come to you.
I copied from him.
All right. 3 of those. So there's round 1. 2-0 to score. Jin's favor. Round 2 will be along in a moment or so. First, this for you. Now, here we go to round 2. Jin, you're ahead. You go first.
I'll go with A again, please, Gene. A.
All right. A it is for you. Hey, did you hear about the worst Peanuts TV special ever? I mean, really bad. It's called Snoopy Gets Blank.
Sure. Thanks.
It's all right.
No, it doesn't stink.
You seem to be having difficulty with this. You're having a good time, are you? You finally got one.
I had it spelled wrong.
Oh, all right. All right, Chuck?
Yo!
Okay, Sailor. Jin. It's about the worst Peanuts TV special. You know what Peanuts is, of course. It's called Snoopy Gets Blank.
Lucy?
Snoopy Gets Lucy. Now, wait a minute. Hold everything. Don't boo her, because you booed her the last time she gave a rotten answer and she matched 2 stars. Now she gives it another rotten answer, she's probably going to match 2 more.
No.
All right. Nathan, you're up first. What do you say to that?
He wasn't watching television. Snoopy got rabies.
Snoopy got rabies.
Oh, that's good.
All right. What do you say?
Well, that's sort of the herpes of the dogdom.
Rabies.
Rabies.
So we got 2 of those. John, we come to you.
Well, the object here was to be boring, right? I think I've succeeded. I said Snoopy gets a flea bath.
All right.
Yeah. my public. That's bad.
What have you got for us, Chuck?
I've been on this program 10 years, and Snoopy gets a flea bath is one of the worst cancer. This is undoubtedly the special. If none of you have seen it, it's terrific. Snoopy gets arrested for biting a nun. Very good.
I like this one.
All right. So, Jen, you stay at 2. Now, Ronnie, let's see if you do a little catching up here. Here's your round 2 question. Pete said,
Yeah.
My wife is so afraid I'll leave her. Every night she blanks me to the bed. Every night. My wife's so afraid I'll leave her. Every night she blanks me to the bed. Good. Okay. All right.
That was my first guess.
Okay. Ready down here?
No, wait.
Carlo. Ronnie.
Hello.
Pete said, my wife is so afraid I'll leave her. Every night she blanks me to the bed.
Handcuffs?
Handcuffs is Ronnie's answer. That's okay. Pretty good answer, right?
That's a great answer. That's a great answer, but, you know, I thought she was really afraid of losing you, that she might glue me to the bed.
Glue to the bed? What kind of kinky stuff is that, Nathan? What do you say?
This is even kinkier.
Oh, really?
Change.
Change. Oh, right.
Handcuffs, Dave, come on.
That's why the marriage was a long-lasting one. What have you got?
Well, I had handcuffed. I was going to put ties.
Handcuff or chains?
Yes.
Yeah, well, that's
Whichever
it. All right.
you like the best.
Whatever turns you on. That's one. So the score is now 2-1.
That's one. Well, I sure hope Ronnie Burks doesn't get whipped because too many of us said chains.
Uh-huh. What do you got, Carlo?
Ties.
He says ties to the bed. And Charles says?
Chains.
Chains. Well, I guess they're in the whips and chains over there. Okay. 2-1 the score. Jim's favor. Round 3, last round right after this. Here we go with the third and final round. Jim, you're still ahead. You go first.
I think I'll try B this time.
You want B? All right, you got B, Jen. Charlie the chicken plucker
Good old Charlie.
plucked all the farmer's chickens. And then he plucked the farmer's blank. Charlie the chicken plucker plucked all the farmer's chickens. Then he plucked the farmer's blank.
That's got, well, what can I tell you? It's life on the farm.
All right, gang, you ready? Here we go, Jin. Charlie the chicken plucker plucked all the farmer's chickens. Then he plucked the farmer's blank.
Wife?
Wife is what Jim said. Okay. Well, wife was one of the possibilities. It's one of 2 possibilities.
Well, it was one of 1 possibility for me.
You've got 3. Wife or daughter?
Well, you know that I knew Charlie intimately.
Oh, you did?
Please.
Of course, right.
Wife.
All right. How about you and Charlie's wife?
But can he pluck a pink-crested dinglebird? I chose the other one, the farmer's daughter.
All right.
She's prettier.
Well, it's more of an expression.
She's got more
farmer's
pluck.
daughter.
Farmer's daughter. Chuck, what do you say?
Chuck, yo, Gene. Chuck said daughter, too.
Okay. Now, Ronnie, you need 3 to tie and 4 to win. Here it is. Orson Welles said,
What did Orson Welles say? All of us, ready? 1, 2, 3. What did Orson Welles say? I love taking charge, Gene.
have you ever eaten a microphone?
once, but it was.
Here it comes. No, here's what he said. I got my start in show business as a stand-in. I didn't stand in for actors. I stood in for blanks. Orson Welles. Okay, Chuck. Here we go, Ronnie. Orson Welles said, I got my start in show business as a stand-in. I didn't stand in for actors. I stood in for blanks.
Corpse?
Well, you're going to have a very successful career as an actress, but not here. Nathan, you need 3 to tie
Orson,
4 to win.
known to many as the Prince of
Wales.
All right, Prince of Wales. What do you say?
And it's amazing. We didn't compare. I came up with that on my own.
You did. Now you got a match 2 down here to stay in the game, or 3 down here. What do you
said
say?
he didn't stand in for the actors. He stood in for the sets.
All right, that means Jin wins the game. Sets. Come on down, Jin. Right there, if you would, please. Well, good luck to you in your career in the theater. We're going to send some gifts to you for the match game. Ronnie Burke, ladies and gentlemen. Hey there. How do you feel?
Great.
Okay, now we're going to switch to Hollywood Squares and bring in the rest of the set. Here it comes. 3 more stars will appear as if by magic. John and I will trade places, and we've got a lot of excitement coming along. Don't go, we'll be right back.
A member of our studio audience will receive Whirlpool's microwave oven with microcomputer push-button control. Program all cooking cycles, times, and power with a touch of your fingertip. Convenient defrost guide and bi-level cooking rack furnished by Whirlpool. It's time for more of the match game. Hollywood Squares. Hour with From Too Close for Comfort, Lydia Cornell. From St. Elsewhere, Christina Pickles. From Happy Days, Anson Williams. And taking over the star of the Hollywood Square, John Bowman.
And return with us in just a couple of minutes to play Hollywood Square. See you then.
And now, John Bowman and the Hollywood Square.
Sure, go ahead. Go ahead, get through match game and make me have to pronounce all those names. Jin Hosti, how's that?
Excellent, excellent.
Okay, well, you played quite excellently as well, and you have made it onto Hollywood Squares. Now we have 3 brand new celebrities joining us. They are Anson Williams.
Howdy.
Christina Pickles. And Lydia Cornell. I have a very sad announcement to make at this point in our program, especially sad for all the gentlemen out there. Lydia Cornell is soon to be married.
That's not what you told me.
What a bummer! Now, who's the lucky guy?
His name is Truett Bell. Joseph Truett Bell. He's from Kentucky, and I have a ring, but we haven't set the date, so I'll just hold on to the ring.
Well, he really is a lucky guy, and you're a lucky gal to be getting through match game. Let's zip right on to Hollywood Squares. Here we go. And now, a woman who has made my life greatly easier than Jin Hosti, our defending champion, Linda Smith. It's his second day on the program. Her total so far, $1,275. Which means, in essence, you got through Hollywood Squares okay, but didn't click on the super match. But today is another day. You certainly make a pretty picture, Linda. Why don't you give us your resume once again?
Okay, I'm from Salt Lake City, Utah originally. I've been living out here for the past 2 years studying acting. I teach English at an international school of languages, and I'm in love.
Oh, much like Lydia Cornell, I suppose. Now you, however, unlike Lydia Cornell, get a chance to go on to Supermatch, which can be worth up to $30,000 should you win the Hollywood Squares. Jin will have something to say about that. Our first game is worth $100, $25 for every square. As always, Linda, you are the champ. You get to start. Pick a star, and let's go.
Gene, please.
Gene Rayburn.
I'm ready.
In the original comic strip, what did Popeye eat to gain strength? Was it spinach or was it garlic?
The answer is so obvious that I think there must be some trick to it, but everyone knows it. You know when he says, I'm Popeye the Sailor Man, I'm Popeye the Sailor Man, I fight to the finish because I eats my spinach. I'm Popeye the Sailor Man. That's my answer.
Encore. Uncle. Agree or disagree? He says it was spinach that Popeye ate.
I disagree.
In the original comic strip, now this is one of those questions, guys, but in the original comic strip, Popeye did eat spinach. So you should have agreed with Gene, and your opponent gets the first square. That's one of those questions that we put in to keep you honest sometimes. Gin, your move.
I'd like Phyllis, please.
Phyllis Diller.
Maybe not. I gotta tell you, John, they were a gift from Barbra Streisand. They were left over from Yentl.
Not to change the subject,
No.
Phyllis. Who usually initiates romance in the gorilla world? The female or the male?
Why do you ask me these questions? I haven't spent that much time with my husband's family. I spent a lot of money getting electrolysis for his mother. But she still has those eyebrows that go all the way around.
What do you say?
The female.
The female initiates romance in the gorilla world. Agree or disagree, Gin?
I agree.
It is the female. How liberating. You are right to agree, and you get the square. The challenger is off to a rousing start, Linda Smith. Try and stop her.
Okay, Lydia to block, please.
Okay, you missed this one. The first game goes to Gin in a clean sweep. Lydia Cornell, your dog has a tick. Should you grasp it between your thumb and forefinger and gently pull it out, or should you zap it with a lighted cigarette?
Oh, how gross. Well, no, I would never touch my dog with a lighted cigarette. I think, yeah, that's right. You're supposed to pluck them, but I'd wear rubber gloves.
I think she said grasp it between your thumb and forefinger and gently pull it out. Agree or disagree, Linda?
I agree.
You should grasp it between the thumb and forefinger and gently pull it out. You're right to agree. You get the square and you do block. Which means we have a tight $100 game going, and we're going to find out what happens in it right after this. Be there.
Stay tuned for more of the match game, Hollywood Squares Hour. Now back to John Bauman and the Hollywood Square.
Thank you. When we left our heroes, there was a critical block performed by our defending champ, and that leaves us with Jin's move for an O.
I'd like to go with Nathan, please.
Aha. Nathan Cook.
Yes.
Oh.
Your cat falls asleep. Cat? Cat. And wakes up about 1,000 times a day. Falls asleep and wakes up about 1,000 times a day. Should you rush him to the vet, or are these normal cat naps?
If he wakes up 1,000 times a day, you got to say something's wrong with the cat. Take him to the doctor.
Agree or disagree, Jin?
I disagree.
If your cat falls asleep and wakes up 1,000 times a day, these are normal cat naps. You are right to disagree, and you get the square. That is good playing, because that shocked me when I looked at it. That's absolutely normal. Things are normal, but not so good for you, Linda Smith. Pick a star.
Anson DeBlock, please.
All right, Anson Williams. Yeah. You're going into the Marines.
No, I'm not.
Okay, next question. No, you are. Pretend you're going into the Marines. Do you have to leave your teddy bear at home?
Never.
Or can Teddy go into the Marines with you?
Gosh. Teddy, huh? I gotta tell you, it's kind of tough, but you know, the Marines, when you go in, they kind of have to, tear you down so you start over, so you deal as a unit, not as an individual. And, that individual Teddy could really upset the entire troop, so I'd have to say you gotta leave Teddy home, but on leave you can do what you want.
He says you have to leave your teddy bear at home when you go into the Marines. What do you say to Block, Linda? Agree or disagree?
I agree.
You have to leave your teddy home. Oh, no. But you were right. You get the square, you do block, and that leaves us with an interesting-looking configuration on that board for you, Jin.
Abby to win, please.
All right, Abby Dalton. She couldn't block you here. Which of these composers has written more symphonies? Ludwig van Beethoven or Red Skelton?
Red Skelton? Symphonies? Published? I think I'd have to say Beethoven, unless it's some sort of trick question.
She says Ludwig van Beethoven has written more symphonies. Agree or disagree, Jin, for the game?
I agree.
Red Skelton has written more symphonies than Ludwig van Beethoven. He is a composer. You should have disagreed. Your opponent gets the square. He has written 64 symphonies. Beethoven only 9, but of course, what a 9 they were. Good for you, Linda. On that move, pick a star on your own now.
Christina to win.
All right, she had 2 choices and chose Christina Pickles from St. Elsewhere. Can a lawyer get a radio with a wave band that tunes into ambulances? Or can't those broadcasts be legally heard by lawyers?
I don't understand the question. Say it all again.
Neither do I, and I just read it. Can a lawyer get a radio with a wave band that tunes into ambulances? Or can't those broadcasts be legally heard by lawyers?
Oh, I understand the question now, and I would say that they cannot.
She says lawyers cannot tune into ambulances on their radio. Agree or disagree, Linda? For the game.
I'll agree.
It is okay to receive those broadcasts. You should have disagreed. Your opponent gets that square and blocks you there. All right, your move, Jin, in a topsy-turvy struggle.
Carlo to win.
Carlo Imperato from Fame. Who's got more legs? 1 shrimp or 4 munchkins?
A shrimp.
Agree or disagree, Jin, for the game?
Oh, darn.
Think about it.
He says 1 shrimp has more legs than 4 munchkins.
I disagree.
1 shrimp has more legs than 4 munchkins. You should have agreed with Carlo. Your opponent gets that square and blocks you there. 1 shrimp has 10 legs. 4 munchkins, figure it out for yourself. Linda, we've got a completely full board except for 1 place. You will pick the star as a formality.
Okay, I'll go with Charles to win.
Mr. Nelson Riley, it's very simple. You get the square. You win the game. You miss it. Jin takes the game. Do you have to be a Mormon to be in the Mormon Tabernacle Choir? Or would they let in a Baptist with a great voice?
Going in a showbiz way, I would say they would let a Baptist in with a great voice, or a half-great voice, or if he could carry a tune. If he could wear the costume.
In essence, Charles has said you do not have to be a Mormon to be in the Mormon Tabernacle Choir. What do you say for the game, Linda?
I should know this, but I don't. I'm going to agree with Charles.
She is from Utah. You have to be a Mormon to get into the Mormon Tabernacle Choir. Don't go back to Utah soon. You should have disagreed with Charles. Your opponent gets the square and wins the game. Wow. A grueling and complicated $100 game, but Jin has taken it. We will be back to find out what happens on the day right after this. $225 for the challenger, $100 for the champ, but that has not decided the day by any means because we're going to start a $200 game right off the bat with you, Linda Smith.
Okay, I'll go with Phyllis.
Phyllis Diller in the center square. You like to wear very sheer blouses. According to Mademoiselle, should you wear a bra that matches the color of your blouse or one that matches the color of your skin?
Well, of course, I don't have this problem at all. You should, Mademoiselle would say to wear one that matches the color of your skin.
Agree or disagree, Linda?
I agree.
Mademoiselle would say to wear one that matches the color of your skin. You are perfectly right to agree, and you get the first square. Jin Hosti, your move. Pick a star for an O.
Gene, please.
Gene Rayburn.
Yes.
What did Bing Crosby's butler, Alan Fisher, go on to become? A U.S. congressman or Prince Charles's butler?
I have no idea.
Hazard a guess.
Let's see now. A U.S. congressman.
Right. Or Prince Charles's butler.
That name, you know, I've never seen that name in the news in American politics, so I would say he went on to be Prince Charles's butler.
Agree or disagree, Jin?
I'll agree.
He went on to become Prince Charles's butler. Yes, you're right to agree. You kind of reasoned it out along with Gene, and you get the square.
Good observation.
Yeah.
Linda Smith, an X and an O are on the board, and it is your move. Pick a star.
Anson, please.
Anson Williams. Are the home factories of the Goodyear, Goodrich, and Firestone tire companies in different cities? Or do all these rubber companies band together in Akron?
No, they hate each other. You kidding? No, in fact, one of the tire companies is right there in East Los Angeles. No, they are in different parts of this country, far from each other.
He says Goodyear, Goodrich, and Firestone are located in different cities. Agree or disagree, Linda?
I agree.
They are all in Akron. You should have disagreed, and your opponent gets that square. She has the lead, and she's got a couple of O's. Jin Hosti, make your move.
Nathan to win, please.
This would give you the game and a pretty big lead at this point in the day. Nathan Cook. The two little minks you've been raising are fully mature, and you're ready to make yourself a coat. Is their fur the only thing that's usable? Or can you make a nice meal of mink meat?
Ew.
Mink meat.
Ew.
Mink meat. No, I'm sorry, John. I'm not eating no minks. I gotta go with fur, maybe a little mink oil or something, but no mink meat, no.
He says the fur on the mink is the only thing that's usable. Agree or disagree for the game, Jin?
I'll agree with Nathan.
You can make a nice meal of mink meat. You should have disagreed with Nathan. Your opponent gets that square and blocks you there. It's easier to cook a meal of mink meat than it is to say it, I think. Linda Smith, that was a bit of a turnaround for you. Pick a star.
Okay, Abby to win, please.
This would give you the game and the lead. Abby Dalton, you've just put a little gray poupon mustard on your hot dog. Where do you suppose it's made? In Dijon, France? Or in Oxnard, California?
It's made in France.
She says, Poupon mustard is made in Dijon, France. Agree or disagree, Linda? For the game.
I agree.
Poupon mustard is made in Oxnard, California. You should have disagreed with Abby. Your opponent gets it.
Right on there, Dijon.
Bon appétit, vous guettez le square. Jin Hosti, make your move. Pick a star.
Dancy.
Come on, Jin.
Lydia, please.
All right, Lydia Cornell. When would an eastern hog-nosed snake fake convulsions and play dead?
Are you sure you weren't meaning to pick Charles for this question?
When would an eastern hog-nosed snake fake convulsions and play dead? When he's not in the mood for his girlfriend's advances, or when a mongoose is after him?
Oh, when a mongoose is after him, definitely.
Agree or disagree, Jin?
I agree.
It is when a mongoose is after him. You were right to agree, and you get that square as well. That could shake you up. All right, champ, defensive position for you. Pick a star.
Christina, please.
Christina Pickles for a block. You missed this one. It's a pretty big lead for Jin. You just bought an iron pan, Christina. According to grandmother's household hints, what should you boil in it to get rid of the iron taste? A handful of hay or a quart of mouthwash?
Neither.
I promise it's one or the other.
Did you say boil in it?
Yes, you should boil this in it.
I would say that you can't boil hay, so it would have to be mouthwash.
She says you should boil a quart of mouthwash in that iron pan.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait.
yes.
Oh, you could put it in
you
water.
can't put it in water.
Oh, then it's got to be the hay.
All right, she's changed her mind and gone with the handful of hay and a bit of water. Agree or disagree, Linda Smith, to block? A critical block at this point in the day.
Mouthwash or boiling hay? I'm going to disagree.
You should put in a handful of hay. You should have agreed with Christina Pickles' final choice. Your opponent gets that square and wins the game. And the bell means that time is up. She has done it. New champ is Jin Hosti. $550. Congratulations. She said she didn't expect to get through match game. And look at this. Here you are through Hollywood Squares. Make your way over there. Join Gene. Get set for your shot at the big money. Congratulations. Good sport. Well, she had you on the defensive really for most of the day. Your total leaving here is $1,425. You're a real good champ, Linda Smith, and you're lovely. Thanks for being here.
Thank you. I had a great time.
Gene, take it away.
Here we are with the new champ. We'll be back with her and the 9 stars for a go at the really big dough right after this.
And now, here to play the super match is Gene Rayburn.
Thank you, Gene Wood. Ready?
You bet. Woo!
She's ready, and she's eager and ready to have a go at it, so let's find out if she's going to win the $30,000 on this super match. Good luck to you, Gin. Here it is. We polled an audience not too long ago and said, write down your best answer to this. Blank made. If you give us the answer they chose, most frequently, you get $1,000. For the next most popular, $500. And for the third, $250. Now, any 3 of our 9 stars are allowed to offer a little assistance here in the way of suggested answers. Whom do you call on?
Carlo, please.
French maid.
French maid. All right, there's one.
John?
Old maid.
Okay, you've got 2.
Nathan.
Milkmaid.
So you have milkmaid, old maid, and French maid. A lot
of good ones.
Now you have to make an important decision. Think it over. Choose one of those, or create one of your own invention.
I think I'm going to go with old.
Old maid.
Hope so.
All right, that was John's answer. Let's find out if old maid is up there. The audience thinks you're right. Let's see about that. We'll go down to the bottom and reveal a $250 response. Minute Maid is there.
Yeah.
Familiar name? All right, the $500 response says, Old Maid, you've got $500.
Not so bad. I think it's meter.
There's your 500. What's on top? Housemaid.
Or meter. I
All
like
right,
meter
slide
maid.
the big one.
Meter maid.
Meter Maid.
And meter maid.
Meter Maid. All right, so you've got $500. Now it's time for the head-to-head match with any star of your choosing. And after you've made your decision and chosen a star, why, we'll ask that star to reveal the hidden number. It'll be a 10, a 20, and somewhere up there is one, just one, 30. We'll multiply your $500 by whatever number is revealed. Okay, Jin, choose a star.
Carlo.
Oh, thank you.
Carl,
do I do this?
ready, set, go. 10, so that means you're playing for $5,000. That's not a bad sum. 5,000. Here we go. Ready, Carlo?
Yes.
Turn blank. T-U-R-N blank. Turn blank.
Come on, Jim.
All right. Carlo is ready. He's eager to match you, or vice versa. What do you say for the 5,000?
Table?
Turntable? All right. Carlo, she says turntable will match you for the $5,000. What do you say to that?
I said turn around.
Turn around.
Sorry, Jim.
Why did you say that?
I knew that was in
Wait,
your...
with my first thought.
Oh.
Can you still give her the money anyway?
No.
No, but you can.
Give her the money, Carlo. All right. The day has not been a total loss for you, Jin, because the result of your activities here has given you $1,050, and you're still the champ, so you'll have another go at it. We'll be back with her and the stars right after this. Now, we want to find out which star had the one large number that's up there.
I hate to leave.
Ready,
I'll be right
set,
back.
Go!
Voulez-vous? Lydia Cornell.
Cornell had the big one. The 3-0 was there. Stars, we thank you. I know it's only Thursday, but NBC has something special planned for this time slot tomorrow, so we won't be here, and neither will you, because it'll be lonely if you show up and nobody's here but you. But we look forward to seeing you on another occasion. Thank you for being here.
You were great.
Right? And we hope you have a good day tomorrow, and we'll be around here back again here on Monday. Gene Rayburn inviting you to join us then.
And John Bauman saying so long for the Match Game Hollywood Squares Hour. And Jin Hosti. How was that?
A member of our studio audience will receive AT&T Showcase Olympic Commemorative Telephone and Sculptures celebrating the 1984 Olympics. Sculptures for your phone like this Olympic runner furnished by AT&T Phone Centers. This is Gene Wood speaking for the Match Game Hollywood Squares Hour. A Mark Goodson television production.
Get ready to match the stars from Shauna Bowser. Brett Summers. Cheryl Thurston-Leonard. From Happy Days, Rory the Happy. Gary Crosby. And Betty White. As we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game PM. And now, here's the star of the Match Game PM, Gene Rayburn.
Thank you, John. Thank you, friend. You're kind to join us there. Hello, stars.
Hi there.
Are you all ready?
Sure.
Okay, would you greet Jay Crimp and Shirley Lorino? I want to find out a little bit about each of you and get acquainted with you before we begin. We'll begin with Shirley.
Hi.
Tell us the story of your life, Shirley.
Have you got a few hours? Well, I'm a student at Cal State Northridge, and
Yeah.
I'm studying dietetics and nutrition, and I'm fascinated in the human body.
Yeah. Right. Okay. What else you want to talk about?
Fascinating.
I've been married about 2 years to a
Yeah.
wonderful man.
Oh,
and,
well, I'll put my coat back on.
That's about it. I'm just kind of trying to get through school and trying to make it on my own, just kind of.
Okay, Shirley, good luck to you. Jay Crimp, let's hear from you.
Well, I'm a film projectionist from Ellensburg, Washington, which is a college town. And it's a college town at Central Washington University. And it's
Right.
the home of the third largest rodeo in the United States.
Really, up in the state of Washington?
Right, every Saturday, Sunday, and Labor Day.
Okay, Jay and Shirley, here on Match Game PM, each of you have 3 chances to match as many of the dinglings as you possibly can. And the one who's done that most often will be the winner and go on to play the big money super match, which can pay off over $20,000. There it is. A or B?
I would like B, please.
Shirley says she wants B. Here we go. Nurse Jones said. Nurse Jones said, the doctors in this hospital are so young, I just saw one carrying his blank into the operating room. just saw one carrying his blanket into the operating room. Laurie, what'd you do with your car?
Oh, wrong place.
Yes, right.
Okay.
Stick it in the
Turn
it over. That's it. Right. Okay, Shirley. Nurse Jones said the doctors in this hospital are so young, I just saw one carrying his blank into the operating room.
Well, they must have been pretty young, because I saw him carrying his bottle into his
bottle. Really? Okay.
You're too big for that.
Yes, I am.
Don't do that.
What do you say to that?
Me too. I was on the same track, but I said rattle.
Rattle and bottle are two things that an infant would use, yes?
But there's a third, you see.
Yes.
He was carrying his little pacifier.
A pacifier. Oh, yeah.
That's sweet.
That was Nurse Jones.
Continuing with this wonderful nothing, teddy bear.
Teddy bear. That's a child's toy, isn't it?
Fair.
Yeah. Nurse Jones said the doctors in this hospital are so young, I just saw one carrying his blank into the operating room.
Well, I had my card in the wrong place, but I had the right idea. Bottle.
Bottle! One for Shirley. She's looking for the answer bottle.
Thank God it's not going to be a shutout bottle.
Bottle it is. Two for Shirley. Your bottle.
No, but we had a lot of things to carry in there. I said a security blanket.
A security blanket. That would give the patient a great deal of confidence in the surgeon. See him carrying a security blanket, wouldn't it? In Hollywood, Fred said, I just felt an earthquake. Well, either it was an earthquake or blank was jumping rope. Either it was an earthquake or blank was jumping rope. You got the idea?
Don't let anybody see it, sweetheart.
Okay.
I want to see it myself.
In Hollywood, Fred said, I just felt an earthquake. Well, either it was an earthquake or blank was jumping rope.
King Kong.
King Kong. Well, now that has shake things up quite a bit, right?
I thought King Kong was from New York.
Well, no. When the sequel was made, he moved back here.
Oh, because I just said Orson Welles.
Orson Welles is good.
Give it to me. Come on, give it to me. Come on, I can take it. I can take it. That's enough.
Except I don't think he lives in Los Angeles anymore, does he? Orson?
Neither does King Kong.
He lives all over. He's really big. I mean,
I saw him a couple of weeks ago.
He lives over there and there, yes.
You can fill a block just by standing there.
Right.
It's the truth. Okay, no, I didn't say any of that stuff. I said the Hulk.
The Hulk?
I knew they'd love it.
Yeah. Okay. Yes.
Back to Orson Welles.
Back to Orson Welles. So
now
we
I
have
feel better.
2 Orson Welles and 1 Hulk. Or 3 Orson Welles, depending on how you look at it.
It's so rude. That's me.
That's right.
You got 2
Pick it up.
Hulks.
2 Hulks. Okay.
I picked a man that to me has made the best of being heavy, and that's Victor Buono with the poetry and everything else.
Oh, yes. That's
Big
right.
hit. I knew you'd
He's
enjoy
made a
that.
whole career of it, hasn't he? Okay.
Don't know who he is.
Name a large person or...
I thought of King Kong, but I couldn't quite picture him jumping rope because I thought that was a silly picture. So I said Orson Welles because I can picture him doing it.
Yeah, well, he's very popular, very big locally, as they say in the vernacular. Yes. So where we are, 2-0 in favor of Shirley. At the end of round 1, round 2 coming up right after this. Okay, here we go, Shirley. You're ahead. We're going to ask you to go first. You can have A or B.
Well, I had good luck with B before, so I'll take B again, please.
B it is. The top tier, and Miss Betty played. Harriet said to the marriage counselor, I should have known our marriage was no good right from the beginning. When it came time to pay for the blank, my husband asked for separate checks. You don't play.
What is that? I'd like to see
Good thing
that.
you don't play, you don't understand. I should have known our marriage was in trouble right from the beginning. When it came time to pay for the blank, my husband asked for separate checks.
I got it. No need to get hateful.
You used to have it. Sitting down there much shorter.
Yes. Okay, here we go.
Seriously.
Now, Harriet said to the marriage counselor, I should have known our marriage was no good right from the beginning. When it came time to pay for the blank, my husband asked for separate checks.
Probably the honeymoon.
The honeymoon.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Sure, anything like that. You're a newlywed, aren't you? The wedding breakfast, all those things would be good answers, right?
Yeah. See, wedding.
The wedding.
No.
That's not the honeymoon.
Which comes first, the wedding or the honeymoon?
No. Well,
According to who you marry
in this
and what
day
your
and
morals
age,
are.
who knows? Yes.
Okay, now you see, he didn't even get out the church door for the ceremony.
Oh, the ceremony?
Yes, of course.
Separate
It's a
checks to pay the
wonderful
minister.
answer, darling.
Yeah, split it right down the middle.
Is the camera getting these beautiful jewels? Preacher.
The preacher.
You know what he said one night on the Johnny Carson show?
What did he say one night?
He said, Brett Summers does not own a piece of jewelry that cost over $6.95.
And Johnny agreed.
That's not true because she got the $9.95 heart 2 years later. There's a little ruby in it.
Betty, do you remember what the question was? When it came time to pay for the blank, my husband asked for separate checks, and she said honeymoon.
I was trying to go chronologically. The very first thing you do, and she was probably right. It probably was the honeymoon. I said the license.
The license? Yeah. Betty, that's the second thing you do.
I know, I realized that.
The first thing you do is you have to have that blood test. Ready, Jay?
Yeah.
Here it is. Everybody plays.
Okay.
Did you know that George Washington's hobby was cooking?
Yeah.
Yes. Actually, he was the first person ever to toss a blank across the Potomac. Numero uno. First person ever to toss a blank across the Potomac.
I like that question.
That's a good one.
Nothing about his wooden teeth going there. So.
No.
Just checking out.
All right. Did you know that George Washington's hobby was cooking? Actually, he was the first person ever to toss a blank across the Potomac.
A salad.
Toss salad. Little play on words there. He said toss salad. Isn't that interesting? You just got it.
Funny.
It is funny.
Salad.
Aha. Okay, one for him.
If you can do that, okay, you'll win.
Grandson of salad.
Salad. What kind of dressing?
I don't know if this is a match. Salad?
Salad. It is close enough for us.
He outlasted me.
Don't you toss these pizzas? Don't you toss them up in the air?
Well, yeah, you could toss a pizza like a...
Frisbee.
Like a Frisbee,
Like
yeah,
a Frisbee.
right. That's not a bad answer. Okay.
I know for a fact that
Yeah,
you could,
he was the
tossing
first person ever to toss a salad
Yeah.
across the Potomac.
You see, with you tossing a salad, you can throw your arm out. It's too late. So I
Right.
picked a staple, what I thought would be a staple of the times, New England boiled dinner.
It is a sweet answer. You put it in a...
Sweet?
Very tasty.
Do it like a shot.
Tasty answer.
All right, Betty, we're ready for you.
Oh, I have the sweet answer. It's wrong, but it's a sweet answer. It's the... I just had a different picture. He tossed a cookie across the...
That's because it was a rough crossing. Okay, here we go to round 3. What's the score? 3-2. Jay, you're ahead. You're going to go first. A or B?
I'll take A, Gene.
A. You sure?
Sure.
Okay. Peter Piper said... You don't play up there. Only you down here. Peter Piper said yesterday...
Charles plays. Oh,
No,
he doesn't.
no, no.
He had his little
No.
thing covered up.
Peter Piper said...
Easy.
Yesterday, while I was busy picking...
You gotta go down and have them fitted. You can't have them sent to you.
Peter Piper said... Yesterday, while I was busy picking pecks... Would you like to do it then? Go.
Half-hour show.
Peter Piper said, yesterday while I was busy picking...
Here we go.
Peter Piper said, yesterday while I was busy picking pecks of pickled pepper, somebody picked my blank.
Peter Piper said, yesterday while I was busy picking pecks of pickled peppers, somebody picked my blank. Okay. Nothing to it.
Are we working too classy for this?
Well, we haven't come to those ones we can use yet, you know.
Is there an obvious answer for this?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's a third-round question, so it'll just...
This is it.
All right.
This is the big one, Laurie.
Okay, Laurie, put it in the slot. Okay. Jay, Peter Piper said, read it.
Peter Piper said, yesterday while I was busy picking pecks of pickled peppers, somebody picked my pocket.
The amateur did it, and us professionals couldn't do it. What do you got there? He said pocket.
What was that, chopped liver?
It's wrong. It's peck. Pick my peck. Something.
Pick your who?
Oh, it's not that bad.
Yes, it is, honey.
When you blow it, they all grab you.
So Jay's looking for the answer, pocket.
He is. Well, he'd be happy to know me then. There you go.
Pocket, there's one for you, for Jay. All right, Miss Betty, honey.
I'm hip.
Okay. Now, Shirley, the way it is as follows. You need 3 to tie and 4 to win. And the upper tier plays, and Miss Betty. Bernie is the world's greatest salesman. He could sell a drowning man a blank. A great salesman. Bernie is a great salesman. He could sell a drowning man a blank. Okay, go. Bernie is a great salesman. He could sell a drowning man
An anchor.
an anchor. By Jove, that girl came up with a definitive answer. An anchor, the last thing a drowning man would need, right, Bowser? Swimming pool. Right. Yeah. Okay.
Bathing suit.
Bathing suit. All right, that means Jake Crimp wins the game. Would you agree, Shirley, thank you for being with us here on Match Game PM.
Thank you very much.
Gonna
It's
send
fun.
the gifts to Shirley Lorino, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna send the messages to you. Right here. Now here we are with Jay Crimp. He's going to have a go at the big money. You can win over $20,000 here. Good luck to you. We polled the studio audience not too long ago and said, write down your best answer to this. Fill blank. If you match the answer they gave most often, you get $500. For matching the second most popular, $250. And for the third, $100. 3 of our 6 stars will assist you. Call them out one at a time.
Oh, yes, I'll take Brett. Crazy.
What about Phil Silvers?
Okay.
Charles, please.
Yep.
I had a good one, then Phil.
Honey, I was up after Silvers.
Yeah, it's tricky.
Phil,
Try
no,
this one.
I had a good one.
That was
No.
not too good.
Slip your mind, did it?
You had a good one, they dozed off.
All right. You want to pass, Charles?
No, that's very snotty.
No, it's not.
You see, I'm tired.
I
I've
may
had
be
a very
many
bad
things,
experience.
but I am not
But now
snotty.
I'm going to give you a winner, whether
Charles.
you like it or not. My
I'm gonna
friend
belt you in
from
the mouth,
Palm
Charles.
Springs, the husband of the wonderful painter, Alice Faye, Phil Harris. So there.
I'll write that one down.
Speak to me for the rest of the round.
And Betty, please.
Oh, I was afraid you'd say that. I felt it in my bones. You know, I have such a mental block that I am in terrible. I think I need an idea from heaven.
Philadelphia.
Wait a minute,
Philadelphia.
Philadelphia.
I like Philadelphia better.
Philodendron. Odendron.
Think of it, Phil
Philodendron.
Philodendron.
Phil Foster.
Phil Foster.
Phil Rizzuto.
No, Phil Foster was your
Fill
first
her
one.
up. Oh, that's it. Fill her up. Fill
Now,
her up.
you got Phil Foster, Phil Harris, Phil Silvers. You have the option of choosing one of those or giving us one of your own. What is your pleasure?
I'll go with Phil Silvers.
Phil Silvers is what you want. Let's take a look at the $100 number. Phil Harris is there. Okay, well done. It's only third.
Take a bow when it was one.
Charles, get down here. Take a bow
Not
anyway.
next to that suit, I'm not going to.
Let's take a look at the $250 number. Phil Donahue. Yeah, he's marvelous. Okay, let's take a look at the big one. Go!
Phil Harris would be one.
All right, you won $500. Means the least you'll play for is 10 times that amount, or $5,000. And now we're going to have...
All right, Brett.
Can we get on with it, Brett? May we see the next one, please? Oh. Okay, blank tan.
Brett, again, please.
Suntan.
Got it, ain't it?
Okay, you Bowser, let's have it.
Suntan. No, wait a second. Is that good?
Sure it is. Go for it, baby.
Oh, let's try that. Man tan. What's man tan?
Okay, Betty,
Man
please.
tan. Try man tan.
Golden tan.
Golden tan,
Gee, that's
man
good,
tan,
Betty.
and suntan.
Don't
That's
listen
the
to any
three.
of those except the
You
first
can
one.
choose one of your own or take one of those.
I'll take suntan.
Let's go down the bottom, look at the $100 number. Black and tan.
What's that?
Okay.
Those are an
Let's
Irish
take a look at the $250 number. Copper tone tan.
Oh, my Lord.
Last chance for suntan. Fly the big one.
It's not there.
Well, 500 times 10 is another $5,000. You got a pot of $10,000 to shoot for. And you can double it and go to $20,000 if you get a lucky spin of the star wheel. Good luck to you. Give it a spin, and we'll all root for a double. Go ahead, Jay.
For show.
Okay, good luck to you. Here we go.
Show him your
If you would,
tan.
please. You'll write your answer, and he'll give us a verbal response. This is it. Blank or bust? Blank or bust? Blank or bust? In this hushed, dramatic moment, someone is throwing a milk bottle around backstage. Okay, here it is. She's finished. Now you give us the answer that she's written on the card. We give you $10,000 if you do that. Blank or bust.
Ooh, nothing. Win.
Win or bust. Well, you're such a heartwarming bunch. Laurie, he says win or bust. He drew a blank, kind of. Couldn't think of anything. What did you think of?
I did too. That was terrible. Terrible. It was
Tough one.
Yeah, boom or bust.
Boom or bust. That's not bad. Yeah. California or bust. California or bust. That is an old slogan. Okay. Jay Crimp, you've got a total of $1,000 in our best wishes. Thank you for being here on Match Game PM. Jay Crimp, ladies and gentlemen. Now we've got a message for America. You're such a splendid bunch. I hope to see you again soon sometime. Thank you very much. Join us next week for Match Game PM. Gene Rayburn here. Goodbye.
Some contestants will receive the Amana Touch 92 radar range oven, the next generation of microwave ovens with a fabulous roll-away cooking system. If it doesn't say Amana, it's not a radar range. And from the Joanne... One in the back. And Armor All Protect and slows aging on vinyl, rubber, wood, plastic, leather. Protect things worth keeping with Armor All Protect. This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game PM. A Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.